I'll share it on the Skype groups. You share it on
Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Beautiful day for my neighbor.
Won't you be man? Won't you be man? Won't you be my neighbor? Hey neighbors. What's up? See who's in the chat. How you doing, TJ? Hey Zerk.
Hey, TJ, hey, Zerk.
Won't you be my neighbor? I feel like I gotta change my sneakers and my sweater. Coming to Mr. MonStar's neighborhood. Hey everybody. I'm just watching. I don't even know what the hell this is. How gonna sell
2016.
There you go. Just chilling, hanging out with you guys. What's up? Smash that thumbs up button. Come on in. Can you hear me okay? Not going to be here long now. Did you share it on the community?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. How you doing? Hey Rob. What's up? What's going on? We're just watching a Hell in a Cell 2016. Is that what you said? What year was it? Is this 2016 you said?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap. Kane versus Roman Reigns. And Rusev? Or
2016 is about to
oh,
be.
it's Rusev and Roman Reigns.
2016 is about to be 4 years ago.
Crazy.
Like, what?
Mr. Monster's neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hey neighbor. Come on in. What are you guys up to tonight? What's going on? What is going on? Not a lot. Same here. I was just talking to somebody for a bit, and now I asked Maddie if she wanted to do a live. She said yes, so here we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a quick live. Probably I wasn't gonna watch James Corden because it was a repeat, and now the person that I said that to is gonna come and bust me and say, "I thought you weren't watching it." So. Holy Rusev is such a beast. It's like a freaking brick wall. Looks like a tank. Randy King like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I was sharing this on Skype. I knew I was doing something. I can't multitask, people. Like, can you hear me okay, Rob? Hope you guys can hear me all right. I can't fix it now if I wanted to, I don't think. What was that about?
I was trying to put the light on to show you how to use it later.
Oh.
You know, I would have done that. Freaking finger. To your mother.
Should play with fire some more.
It's hard to light because it's.
Use a toothpick. Find a toothpick.
So you use this triangle.
So we're here for a little bit. Just chilling. Since we're gonna sit here and chill anyway, talk to some people. How y'all doing? Welcome, come on in. I am Sean. If you're new here, smash that subscription button. Hit that thumbs up. Turn it gray or blue. Sorry, turn the gray blue. How you doing? What's up? What's everybody up to? I trim my beard. I trim my goatee anyway. Feels weird now. Not as long. But I don't look as old now, right? So, on something. Let's find something to watch here. You guys are chatting with us. I'm going to watch. Well, this is Tonight Show's new. Who's on it?
Tonight I went with some of my friends from university. I went with my friends Shelby, Jamie, and Grace, and we saw the movie Hustlers. And it was so good. They rated it 14A, which is like.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it's very.
How the hell could they rate
sexual
it
for like.
14A?
So I was because of 14A. But yeah, it was a really good movie. It was awesome, and I recommend it.
Paul Giamatti. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch James Corden because he's my jam.
I thought he kicked someone off the show the other night, and it was just part of a bit. I told them before.
I could have told you.
I was like, Dad, someone kicked him off the show. And I was like,
no, that's part of his bit. Because he does it all the time. He lets people take a chance to win a prize, and if they get it wrong, they got to leave the show. We got to switch. Who's on Late Night with Stephen Colbert tonight? It's not. It's new. It's not new. It's not new. So we'll go with the new one. We'll go with Jimmy Fallon. But I have to remind James Corden, even though it's a repeat, because I can't. Well, we might be up. I don't know. I'll set it just in case. Just in case. How you doing? I don't know what the hell to watch, people. Well, we'll go with Fallon because it's new. Paul Giamatti. He's not bad. He's not bad. He's a good actor. So, watch your coffee break stream. Yeah, I seen you commented on it. Yeah. Doing random streams since I'm out. Hey, Tripper. Hey, Tripper. Chipper. Good girl. You're a good girl, eh? So what did you do tonight, Rob? What was besides nothing? Just chilling. I don't know why I'm sitting here watching news until Jimmy Fallon comes on. Back to wrestling. It's got to be something on. Actually, I think Hell on Wheels was on, and I freaking missed it. I gotta find the Aboriginal freaking. Where the hell is it? Cheers, everybody. Oh, there's Hell on Wheels. 12. Really? I guess I wait till 12. Hell on Wheels is on at 12, people. Have you guys watched Hell on Wheels? It's a good show. Can you hear us okay? I hope so. It said the microphone sort of worked, but how y'all doing? Smash that thumbs up button. Come say hello. Talk to us about anything. We have no topic. We're just here hanging out. Oh my God, the Joker commercial. It makes me want to go see it. I do want to see it, but I don't want to see it. And the whole lead up, the thing I heard about the Joker, the rumor going all around about it is he's not the actual Joker. He ends up being, well, this is the theory. I don't know. Who really knows, right? But he's the guy that inspires the Joker as we know to become the Joker. If that's true, I dig it. I like that. 24 hours without a beer. Wow, holy crap. I should have read brace yourself before then.
Yeah.
Totally. Congrats. I'm not drinking beer. I'm drinking cherry Pepsi. Cheers.
What were you just talking about?
The Joker
Oh,
with Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix apparently said in an interview that playing the Joker almost made him go mad. And because there's already a theory that the Joker role is kind of cursed. And apparently he was like, yeah, I was kind of going a little bit.
Yeah, but anybody, I don't care what role you play. When you play a madman or a murderer, how can you not go a little crazy? No,
Because you have to
seriously.
put yourself into that character.
How about that? Didn't Zac Efron just play Ted Bundy?
Yeah.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be easy on you after a while, after months of being scum. Can't be good. You guys think it'd be easy out there to play the role as a wacko for a long time, for like 6 months to a year? I don't know. How long does it usually take to make a movie? I don't know. A year? Hannibal? Just hanging out for a bit since we're going to hang out anyway. What are y'all doing? Commercial for what the hell is this? Wings? Now I want wings. I guess that's why they do commercials, right? They do commercials so you want them. Wingstop. That's cool that they have like a fast food place, Wingstop. You get fries and a drink. Yeah, Hopkins played him 4 times. You're right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I don't know. 3 at least. 3 at least. Was there a 4th? Yeah, it can't be easy. Especially like the Joker. He's very well. I guess Hannibal wasn't. I was gonna say Joker's mentally ill, but so was Hannibal. Hannibal's very mentally ill. But he was more. Hannibal was more ego, right? He was more about ego. Well, the Joker's, let's face it, schizophrenic. There's no other word around it. Joker's totally schizophrenic.
I was going through my Instagram and I see a picture of Kayla Madeline. I seen a picture of her and I was like, oh, that girl's really pretty. And then I seen her name and I was like, oh, it's Kayla. I was going through Instagram, like, oh, that person's pretty, and I'm like, oh wait, they're from YouTube. This is so funny. This is from The Office. So basically, this guy Ryan was like, technology's always right, whatever. So then Michael, who's the boss, goes out with Dwight, which is one of the salesmen, and they always get into shenanigans together. Yes.
Oh.
And they always get in like little shenanigans together, and they're driving. I think they're driving to like a conference call or something, or like a sales call or something, and he says, "Oh, it looks like I have to turn here. Oh, it looks like I have to go straight here. No. Michael, it's a lake. You can't drive into a lake." He's like, "But the GPS says to go this way." He's like, "Michael, it's a lake. Michael, it's a lake." And then he drives right into the lake, and he says, and then he goes back and he's like, "Well, guess what? I just drove my car into a lake." "You did what?" "I drove my car into a lake."
They're taking a movie show from Netflix because what streaming thing is
NBC.
NBC? No, NBC's having its own streaming.
Oh no, it's not.
Well, who's?
I don't know.
Look it up. Now I gotta know. All I know is they're taking it away.
I almost said CIBC.
Canadian Institute
That's a
for the
bank.
Blind. Canadian Institute for the Blind. CIB in Canada. It's a thing. Look it up.
CIBC.
Look it up. Look it
Those
up.
acronyms don't match up, by the way. Just so you know.
Look it up.
What's the name?
Canadian Institute for the Blind in Canada.
It's not going to be CIBC because that's impossible. CNIB. Because CIBC is a bank.
I love all this stuff you fall for.
I didn't fall for it.
Oh.
You said look it up, and I said I know it's not right because
I know. I think
acronym makes no
I think
sense.
it's funny you looked it up.
I looked it up because I was curious of what it was called.
Yeah, Rob's dad had schizophrenia. Sorry. True story.
NBC TV.
NBC's coming out with his own streaming.
No.
You're not like helping me here.
No.
Type in why isn't The Office going to be on Netflix anymore, and they'll tell you. Tessa Blanchard's like my hero. Good God, Tessa.
NBC. Yep.
NBC's coming out with its own streaming.
NBC TV. Yep.
Well, there you go. So goodbye. I have to rewatch it from the beginning. I have to finish it once this time for like the 5th time, and I have to rewatch it before they take it off again. Because once they take it off, NBC's screwing Netflix over, and yeah. Tessa Blanchard. I love Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard on Instagram. That's Tessa Blanchard. That's one of the Four Horsemen's daughters that I keep talking about.
Yes, you told me about her many times.
There she is. Okay.
Yeah, holy crap.
She's puking anywhere.
Puke.
I think this is Mickey's stream.
Part of me, yeah.
Good God.
When Mickey did that, I was like, yes, you go, girl.
Well, her name is something Lord, isn't it? Isn't it something Billy Lord? Well, there she is. Look.
Oh, you can just tap on the photo. It should. Praise the Lord. Yeah, Billy Lord.
Isn't that funny? Her Instagram's called Praise the Lord.
I love that.
That's amazeballs. Sasha Banks. That's what I'm talking about. Sasha was in Calgary tonight. Sasha was in Calgary tonight. Who knew? Kids in the Hall. Oh my God. They found somebody from Kids in the Hall. Will be true. No, I love you.
What's wrong, Zoe?
What the hell am I watching? There's a flying cow with a helicopter. Oh, not anymore. They dropped it, and the plane and the helicopter crashed. AMC. What the hell am I watching? By accident, I didn't pick this. Oh, Lake Placid. Now it makes sense.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wasn't that with the big alligator?
Yes,
And
I
using
think so.
the cow as bait. Goldbergs are on. Hell yeah. Goldbergs. You guys like the Goldbergs? I love the freaking Goldbergs.
He was
Rob.
surprised from old school.
Rob, if you haven't seen the Goldbergs, you got to see the Goldbergs. We grew up being the Goldbergs. What the hell is he doing?
Oh,
His karate. What do you call it? Performance. And he hurt his hand. There you go. He went to break a board and he just punched it. Oh my God. Barry Goldberg is such a dweeb. And he was a dweeb, but he's one of the cool kids, which is kind of funny.
like when kids go, like when they do like karate for like younger children, when they say, "Oh, go break the board," it's already partially broken. Like they already like cut through it.
Really?
That's what you told me.
I told you that?
Yeah, your mom told me that when I was a kid, but after I broke the board, and then like.
Well, then I would have lied to you because that's not true. So why would I lie to you?
So I did break a board?
Yeah.
I broke a board?
Right.
What? Mom told me that they pre-cut it, so that it's easier for children to break it, so they accomplish something. That's not true. My mind.
You have your sensei on Facebook. Give her a dingle.
What?
You have Haley on Facebook. Ask her.
No, I don't.
You don't have Haley on Facebook.
No.
You're kidding me.
No, because I never had Facebook.
Well, you better add her on Facebook. Good God. It's your sensei. Cobra Kai never dies. What's going on?
You have to send me her profile because I can't access your friends list.
Well, you type in Haley and she should show up. No?
Let's see if I am friends with her.
You think you would be?
Nope.
Well, there you go. Add her. She'll add you.
What? That makes me sad.
Yeah, that is kind of sad, actually.
I like this Kelly Kapoor quote from The Office. I talk a lot, so I've learned to just tune myself out. Oh, or Michael Scott's quote, I Beyonce, always.
She just
It's
got married, eh?
on. I'm sorry. What?
She's pregnant, too.
She's what?
I'm telling stuff. See, I know more about your sensei than you do. And she does karate with her pregnant belly.
That's bad.
That's badass. I don't care who you are. That's badass. I'm sending it to you on Messenger. Her link. That's really sad you don't have your freaking sensei. There you go. Got her. You didn't know she was married with a. Oh, I assumed you had I assumed you had her account, so that's why I didn't say anything.
So you're a really messed up office code. This is okay. So Michael Scott, the boss, does not like Toby Flenderson, who is HR, who works for corporate. And he says Toby works for HR, which technically means he works for corporate. So he's really not a part of our family. Also, he's divorced, so he's really not a part of his family.
They got the best lines in that show. I freaking love it.
So bad.
Hey, Minerva. Who want Minerva? Do you want to jump on? Rob, do you want to jump on? Do you guys want to jump on? I forgot I was on StreamYard.
Oh, Dad, probably like this one.
I forgot I was on StreamYard. Isn't that sad? I kind of forgot. Hey, I got a question for you guys. When you guys went to go on StreamYard, could you guys type in your name that it would show up? That's a question somebody asked me and I didn't know the answer. Can you guys type in your name like Minerva and Rob? So when you're displayed, it shows up, or do I have to do it? Or maybe because I got the free one, I can't do it. It's a question. You guys want to jump on or what? Send the link in the chat.
Hold on.
I guess she's busy. Where did I go to get the link on invite?
Plus invite.
Yeah, doing it. Found it.
Copy to clipboard? No, click copy to clipboard.
Okay.
Oh wait. Exit. Well, what are you doing?
Well, you can just put it in the chat.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. That's why I was going to copy it. No problem. You don't have to, Minerva.
I don't know my password.
Minerva, you don't have to do video, though. Isn't there a way you can just put a picture up? You can just put a picture up and have your audio. Am I wrong?
No, yeah, you could. Maybe she just doesn't feel like it's night.
Well, I'm saying if you wanted just to chat and not be on screen, there's that option. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Oh, my neck. I'm pretty sure. There's got to be, you just add a profile pic.
Her hair is always so big.
Although you better not use that every time. I'll let you get away with it today. I like seeing you because I never get to see you. But I get today why you wouldn't. Yeah, so much for my not watching James Corden tonight. I'm like, maybe we should do a StreamYard tomorrow quickly. And Maddie's, yeah, let's do a StreamYard tonight. So here we are doing StreamYard tonight. So it is what it is. Hanging out with you guys, just chilling. Watching the Goldbergs. I love this freaking show. Tell us some more like office quotes.
I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go because of your butt.
He's here with his name. Where do we go?
What?
It's not showing him invited. He's not down there. You're not here to click on.
Yeah, no.
Oh, there. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, there you showed up, Rob. But is there the option?
By the way, that's my Skype, by the way. That shows up?
Huh?
You just replied to that's the message that she sent me. Because my laptop.
No, but Maddie, there's comments, private comments right here. Look, private.
No, on Skype.
Oh, that was Skype. Oh, that was
Skype.
Skype. I thought she did it on private. Look, there's private.
No.
But yeah, she didn't join. She didn't join to do private. Yeah, sorry. Got it. But I
saw Inception, or at least I dreamt I did.
But I want to know, Rob, is there? I'm joining Rob right now. He'll tell us. He's got his name up too. Let's see, drum roll.
Like this one. I declare bankruptcy.
I'm listening.
I just want you to know that you can't say the word bankruptcy and expect anything to happen. I didn't say it. I declared it.
There's Rob. His name's not popping up though. Can you hear us?
Oh,
Can you talk?
Right.
Our volume isn't up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, there. Now we can hear you. Hey. Yeah, can hear you. Can hear you now. So your name doesn't show up down here though. That puzzles me. There should be a way that we both get our names up, but maybe that's for the paid one. There's a paid one. The paid one, your names will show up. That sucks. It's free. What do you want? But Rob, was there an option for you to just put a profile picture up? Rob, can you hear us?
Oh, it says sign up for free or log in or whatever.
No, well, I'm saying when you went on here, wasn't there an option just to have a profile picture and not have your video up? You know what I mean? Like if somebody wanted to join a call and not, right. If you didn't want to show your video, but you wanted the audio, I know there's a way to do it. I'm just wondering if you can find out how to do that. Oh, device is not connected. What does that mean? Oh, there. There's a try for us. Drum roll.
I don't see one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can do it.
Well, Minerva thinks there's a way.
Okay,
Minerva
you
did it.
can.
There's a picture showing up. Look at that. You did it. Yay. How the hell did you do that, Minerva?
There's my brat.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Minerva?
Hi, Randy.
How come we can't hear Minerva?
Because I'm not talking right now.
Ah, sneaky, sneaky.
No, I'm trying to get my audio settings set up so that I'm not getting audio from YouTube and from the StreamYard thing.
Got it. So how the hell did you do that?
You have to mute your camera, and then it'll give you the option to add an avatar.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You can't do it once you're on camera, I don't think. Or actually, yes, you can. There's a thing underneath the picture, and it says Start Cam or Mute Cam. And if you click Mute Cam, then it'll let you do an avatar. Is that Randy lurking in the background I saw?
Yeah. And I figured it
Hey,
out.
Randy.
Turn one of the videos off. Yeah, it's working for me.
What's Randy doing? Video games?
Yeah, he's got the new link.
Well, at least now we know Minerva. Thank you for finding that out.
Yep, not a problem.
Guess not what we found. So today we were walking back from the cafeteria back to residence, and I'm walking with Shelby, Jamie, and Drew, and we're all walking back. And Jamie goes, "Ah, Maddie!" Because I'm walking ahead.
Okay, but please tell me Jamie's a girl.
Yes.
Wow, I was kind of happy. That was quite the girly scream.
She's bending down like this, and she's like laughing. I looked down on the ground, and there's a snake. It was a gardener snake this big.
Really?
It was about a 10-inch gardener snake. It was really tiny. So I picked it up, and these guys started walking over. And then I'm like, "Do you guys like snakes?" And this guy's like, "Oh, yes." And I'm like,
Really?
Ooh, fancy.
"Ooh."
Cool. Huh.
It's a Game Boy re-release on the Switch.
Nice.
Nice.
Randy spent $90 on it.
Good
And he got a
job.
free poster.
You should get more than a free poster if you spend $90 on a game.
No, you
You went and
buy
pre-ordered 2K20 for me? And I said, please, whatever you do, when I go pay for it, it's not over $200. I don't want the super duper deluxe edition. Because last year I got Ric Flair's bobblehead and a piece of his clothing and all that stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah, we wanted to do that one last year, and they ran out by the time we ordered it. And then this
You
year, I
want
was like,
mine?
I'm not that interested in it. Because it's like bits of the ring apron and like a special like rock skin and stuff. And I'm like, eh.
I didn't want that. I just wanted all the downloadable content. But when I pre-ordered it, I just said I want the one that comes with everything. That's how I described it. And so when it came in, Randy goes and picks it up, and he had to fork out another $150 on it. And I'm like,
Good God.
what? How come it costs so much? And then I said, okay, this year you're going to pre-order it for me and make sure I get the one I want.
Yeah, we just ordered the deluxe. We didn't order the special edition.
Well, I found out there's a difference. Yeah, I want the deluxe as well. Even though I only used my game like just to create my character.
But see, that way you don't have to unlock everything.
Yeah, with the season.
It's less of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and you get to build a better like in 2K18 when I got involved with all you guys.
Exactly.
I only bought the basic. I got the basic one, and I built my guy the way I wanted to. And then the downloadable stuff came out, and I didn't buy it all. And I'm like, well, this sucks. My character's very limited, and nobody really wants my guy anymore because he's not new. There's nothing new about him. So 2K18 is over. 2K19 is almost over. It's good. The 20 is going to be even better. I think. And yes, I'm drinking pop.
So am I.
24 hours without a beer.
It's going to be at least
the
as
longest
good.
this longest time without a beer this year.
Thank God. Cheers.
I've drank at least one beer every day.
Sean and I are drinking the same thing.
I'm just drinking regular Pepsi.
Pepsi is also good.
That's sad. That's sad, Rob.
No,
What?
it's not. Pepsi's awesome.
What are you drinking?
That I drink every day.
Cherry Pepsi? Are you drinking
what are you
cherry
saying
Pepsi?
that's bad for? Oh, I know he's talking.
I'm
He's
drinking
talking to
Dr.
you.
Pepper.
Oh, that's the same. Similar. No. It's more of a Coke, isn't it?
Dr. Pepper? No.
No, in comparison between Cherry Pepsi and Cherry Coke.
Oh, Cherry Coke's much better than Cherry Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Dr. Pepper in the middle or better or both?
Dr. Pepper's more like Mr. Pibb. Or
yeah, I agree.
It's supposed to be spicy cherry, but I don't really think it tastes like that.
I used to, yeah. I remember Mr. Pibb.
Or Pibb Extra, as they call it now. And I'm like, I really don't know a difference, but okay.
Yeah, I guess if you... So is that how you describe Dr. Pepper? A spicy chick?
Well, that's how they describe Pibb.
That's how you
Dr. Pepper's my
years
favorite.
ago, Sean.
Dr. Pepper is supposed to have 23 flavors.
Yeah.
Preston's mom says that it tastes like carbonated prune juice. And I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
That's what Preston's mom says.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I'm just like, okay, Angelica, whatever.
No.
Like, I'm not sure what kind of Dr. Pepper or prune juice you're drinking, but
I had a Dr. Pepper earlier, and then I'm having a wild cherry Pepsi because
nice.
I wanted to try it. Not bad. I prefer Dr. Pepper, but
is that a diet though?
Yeah,
it looked like it.
Well, it was diet because it was new, and I wanted to try a new one. It was just new.
Diet Pepsi is like the only thing worse than Diet Pepsi is Diet Mountain Dew.
I didn't know.
Oh God, I can imagine Diet Mountain Dew.
Diet Mountain Dew is the most disgusting thing ever.
This just came out in Canada. It's brand new. The Diet Cherry.
That's so funny that you just got that.
So I wanted to try it. Yeah, well, let me guess. You guys have had it.
I don't know if I'd say 20 years, but probably at least 15.
Oh, sorry. I was off on it.
I'm going to show you guys this thing. I can show it because it's GTA. And
well, if not, if it's somebody else's YouTube content, you can't. No, you can't show other people's YouTube content. You get copyrighted. Welcome to the new world of YouTube.
That's dumb because it's from
YouTube
GTA,
needs
so why
to
would
get
they
over it,
copyright
though.
it?
Yeah, just like if somebody went on my stream. I know, but their point. I guess their point is somebody took my stream right here and put it on theirs. Copyrighted because it's my content. I'm the content owner creator of my channel, and nobody can take it without my permission. Like Minerva says, it's ridiculous. I think it's stupid.
Well, it's just like how they're unverifying all these people who've been verified for years.
Are they now?
Yeah, I posted something on Twitter about it. Let me find the link.
They're unverifying people. Wow.
They're unverifying people because they said they don't meet the guidelines for verification because either their channel's not big enough or there's not a chance that it would be confused with someone else's. And I'm like, I could see changing the verification. You've already verified.
You're coming out.
No, I think it's our screen.
Someone.
Oh, you are cutting out. Rob, can you hear okay?
No, she sounds like a robot.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Can you focus it over there?
We can't hear you.
What?
Now we can.
Okay.
We can't hear you. No.
My computer is being dumb for a second because I was trying to tell it to do
We can hear
something.
you now.
My computer is being dumb.
We can hear you.
But yeah, it's stupid that they're gonna unverify people they already verified.
Zerk says hi to everybody.
Hi, Zerk.
Yeah, I don't know which window I want to have open.
Now, what's the purpose?
Let me find the thing.
We missed it. You
that I
were saying
posted.
something, but you cut out.
Yeah, I came across it today on Twitter because people were complaining about it. Here we go. Just as soon as it loads.
Huh.
Oh, and now it's not working.
Yeah.
Like the
To go
link's not
through the
working.
trouble to get verified.
But like basically what they're doing is they have a bunch of people who got verified like years ago.
With anything anymore.
Like people who've been verified for years.
Maybe they changed their policy.
They've changed their policy and now they're saying, well, you don't meet the qualifications to be verified. So we're going to unverify you because your channel's not big enough or there's not a chance that someone's going to confuse your channel with something else. And I'm like, but you already verified them, so just leave them alone. It's just dumb.
Yeah, that's weird to go backwards on it. Makes absolutely no sense. You're being dickheads. YouTube, you heard me, you're being dickheads.
Everybody thinks so.
It is what it is, right?
It's disproportionately affecting LGBT channels, is the article that I found.
That's funny because I was just scrolling on Facebook and Thunder Pride showed up, which is a pride organization in Thunder Bay. As soon as you said LGBT.
Well, it's just like a couple of years ago when YouTube changed its ad standards, all of a sudden anything that had LGBT content, no matter what it was considered adult content and not eligible for monetization.
Meanwhile, they want the kids to identify right away. That's funny.
Because sexuality is adult content. Wow.
And if you had anything to do with conspiracy theories within your video, you'd get demonetized.
Really?
Yep, they were doing that as well.
YouTube goons totally they are goons.
So watching the Golden Girls on Goldberg.
The Goldbergs, the mom is singing the song. Thank you for being a friend.
I love that.
She's singing along. Look at her. She's jamming. And then he sits down. He's singing it too. Now the daughter comes down. They're all singing it. Oh my God. Best show ever, the Goldbergs. It's my childhood.
I still have to check it out.
Minus the whole happy family scenario, it was my childhood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Minerva.
Yes, Maddie.
I like what you posted on Facebook on Tuesday. I feel so attacked. When it's like, choose a color, will tell you your personality.
I mean, that's like 100% me.
She always feels attacked, though. Minerva's always attacked. But she's not wrong though. Every time she says it, she is right.
I'm always right.
You're always attacked. I don't know if you're always right, but you're always attacked at least.
I am always personally. Did you see the thing that Maddie's talking about though? I was attacked.
Yeah, I did. I seen it on Facebook. I seen it. Read it, somebody. It is true though.
Let me
post it.
Yeah.
Let me find it and I'll read it.
It?
Give me a sec.
Oh, okay, I have it right here.
Okay.
Read it.
Me read it?
You read it or I'll read it. I don't care, whichever.
Minerva?
What?
Oh, wait. Can I say your name, or would you rather me use Minerva?
You can use my real name. I don't care.
Okay. Samantha's choice reveals that she is a stronger and smarter than anyone expects her to be. She can be stubborn as a bull, but only because she is almost always right.
Oh, here
Samantha has been through more pain than most people can ever imagine, but her struggles have made her indestructible. Samantha is the most loyal friend you'll ever have, and that's why she's loved by those. Samantha is smart, but she doesn't always knows it gives her an advantage to make her. Samantha's only weakness is that she cares too much.
This is very her. Very her. That's why you always say, oh, I know, I'm just a dame. You underplay how. Right, Minerva?
I will neither confirm nor
What do I
deny.
know? I'm just a dame.
I mean, I do say that a lot.
Exactly. Exactly.
I can't deny that I say that a lot because I totally say that all the time.
I like synesthesia today, and then I was like, I don't know if that's what it is that you typed in the comments too, and I was like, Minerva knows what it is because she's smart.
No, she's not smart. She's Jeopardy smart.
Still can't believe you're trying to blame me for Alex Trebek having cancer.
Well, it's got to be related somehow.
That was freaking like 3 years ago. How is that my fault?
I can't be wrong. It's got to be related. You did.
She was so close to her brother.
Who you talking? I don't know who that is. If you say so.
That's Bonnie. That's Grandpa Rick's sister.
Now that you say it, yes, I get it.
Holy crap! They're like literally a copy machine.
Don't tell people to come say hi to me. Nobody wants to say hi to me.
People want to say hi to you or tell you off, one or the other. I'll change it then.
I wish somebody would come tell me off.
There.
See, I don't hope. I wish.
There, I added to it. I go, come say hi to Minerva and Rob, and then she got mad at me, so I said, or tell them off.
That's amazing. I hope someone comes to tell me off.
I gave him the option. Me too. I'm kind of waiting.
Out there?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I just found out. Does everybody know the card game Cards Against Humanity?
Yes, it's amazing.
Who hasn't by now?
That's my favorite card game because it's really funny. Obviously, it's for mature audiences, but it's very funny. And
it is for adult audiences. I wouldn't say it's for mature audiences.
Yeah, that's true. But Box Against Office. So it's everything, but it's office related.
I mean the show Office?
Yeah, the show The Office.
Well, you have to be specific.
Oh yeah, because it'll be like pens, pencils.
Right.
I have.
Look, we already have more people showing up. You're going to come telling off. As soon as I added the telling off thing, people are showing up.
I see no evidence of this, but okay.
Oh, the numbers are going up. It's huge. We're huge now. No kidding. It went 2, and then I outed them, and one took off.
Lol.
It showed 6
No,
live.
this is bullshit. I don't even want to be in this chat.
Who? You don't want to be?
No, I was making fun of whoever came in and then left immediately.
Oh. Yeah, I know. They're like, we're good. Moving on.
But yeah, for Cards Against Humanity, I've got the base set, I've got the college set, I've got the period pack, I've got the Jewish pack, and I want to get the glitter pack, which is the LGBT pack, but it's like fucking expensive online.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $20 for like 14 cards, and I'm not about that.
Do you play Evil Apples on your phone? It's basically Cards Against Humanity.
I've played it once or twice, but the group I was playing with, like, were not good about responding, so it got boring.
Yeah, I was playing with my friend Olivia, and she won every single time, and I was very upset.
So there's a game, and it's called Dick the Game. But it's Cards Against Humanity, but everything is a Moby Dick quote. And that is hilarious. Like, that's a lot funnier than it should be.
Oh no.
And so instead of being the card czar, you're the dick judge.
I know a few people that'd be great for that role.
You saying you know size queens?
Maybe. I'm not confirming or denying. It's always the best answer. That's a great answer for everything. Not confirming or denying.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
I'm good. So I said I wasn't gonna. I was talking to Minerva earlier. I said, I'll head to bed early, and I'm not gonna watch James Corden. It looks like I'll be watching James Corden.
He lied. What a surprise.
Even though it's a repeat. If he's on, I gotta watch him. Oh, he kills me. He's my favorite. He's my favorite.
He's going to be in that Cats movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. As what? A cat?
Yeah, I mean they're all cats, Sean.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not just a clever name then.
No.
The cat movie.
It's like super creepy because they gave them CGI faces.
Oh no, that is creepy. Holy crap.
It's unacceptable.
That's creepy. Imagine James Corden as a cat, CGI.
Oh my gosh.
You're missing the
conversation. Let me see if they've got any pictures out of him yet.
James Corden's going to be in a cat movie, but CGI face cat.
Wait, he's in that?
Yep.
I had no idea he was in that movie.
She's telling you. She's busy on her freaking phone.
It's because she's a Zoomer.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn Zoomers.
Oh, this is creepy. I don't like this.
I don't know what's worse, millennials or Zoomers. Wait for it. Wait for it. Nothing. Wow. Okay. Got away with it.
Here, Maddie, I'm going to send a picture of you and you can show your dad.
Oh, yeah, I just searched it up.
Hi, everyone. Smash that thumbs up button. Come on in.
Oh, no.
Minerva's down below. Rob is up there. I'm sorry, he doesn't display names for some reason. I guess it's only for the fancy. I guess you got to pay for that one. I don't know. You think names would display?
She's kidding, but.
Oh my good God.
Because they're coming with the movie Cats.
That is
based
scary.
on the musical.
Did you show your dad?
That's scary. Yeah, that's good God.
Isn't that creepy?
Does look like that's creepy.
But it's just like, yeah, I didn't need to see that.
Oh, poor Tripper with the CGI. Hey. What are you doing tonight, Savvy One? What's up? Welcome. What's up? So what's everybody doing tomorrow? What's going on?
I might do my hair tomorrow. I haven't decided.
I work 9 to
that's
4.
That's some commitment.
Yeah, look at this.
And then we're going to the Wayland tomorrow night for a get together because our friend Cheryl's in town from Toronto.
Cool.
We're supposed to go to the Fast Lanes to the high school reunion that they're having, but the person that put it together didn't do very well with it, so we have bailed on that idea. $40 for 2 tickets for a plate of lasagna. Not a chance. Not doing it.
$40 for a plate of lasagna? Wow.
Well, $25 a ticket, 2 for $40. So of course, me and Richard, there's $40 right there. But then Richard's going to bring Mel and then Cheryl. So there's 4 tickets right there. So that's $80 in tickets. And then Mel's friends is in from Toronto as well. So there's another $25. It's $105 just in tickets. And we're not even there yet. So you got to pay $30 to get to the fast lanes, or however long it takes to get from Kingsway to, you know where the fast lanes, Sean. So
that's a bar.
That's at least 30
for people that don't know.
Yeah, it's a bar up in PA, about 4 neighborhoods away, 5 big neighborhoods away.
Well, which they don't know. And there's Fort William and there's Port Arthur.
They used to be 2 separate places, and then they just merged into one. But we still call it Port Arthur.
No, they're not 2 different places. There were 2 different towns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that became a city called Thunder Bay.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not going. And Cheryl said, well, why don't we just go to a bar in our end of town? At least the school that we went to, that this high school reunion is for, is on this end of town. So we all decided to go out tomorrow night, which is another reason why I'm not drinking tonight, because I'm really trying to cut down. And so any excuse not to drink is good.
Do you really need an excuse not to drink?
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah.
How about that's saving money?
There's a good reason right there. Hey, Preston. How you doing?
Preston. It's my brother, losers.
Canada. And we have American neighbor right here. You might know her. What's good, Canada? There's somebody besides Canada.
Yeah, Preston.
I'm not allowed into Canada until I get.
I don't know if you guys met, but yeah.
Preston, Minerva, Preston. I think you guys should talk sometime.
Oh God, it's that loser. I'm leaving.
P Diddy in the house.
I'm trying to find a picture of what I want to do my hair like, since I'm doing something slightly different, but I can't find anything that looks the way I want it to look. Not sure if that's a bad sign or not.
What are you doing tonight, Preston? What's up? Look, the Skype message shows up like 20 minutes later, or tell them off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Question. What kind of question should I ask? So here's this is kind of what I'm going for, except
it should be able to show up on the link.
That, well, first of all, that link isn't right. Give me a second here. But basically, I'm going to do the green on top and then the blue on the bottom instead of the blue on top and the green on the bottom.
I miss Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Where did that come from? That's creepy. I miss Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I miss the show. That was like the best show.
Bill Nye was awesome.
Oh, that's cool. But you can go green on top.
Yeah, I'm going to do green on top. I got a dark green. And that way I won't have to bleach my roots as much. So it's going to be dark green on the top, then a kind of a darkish blue in the middle, and then a lighter blue on the bottom. Hopefully.
That'll be cool.
I don't know what's going on, but our computer's doing spinner thing,
No.
and it wants me to update it.
Well, it's still connected, and we clicked
Don't do
remind
it.
me
It's a
later.
trap.
If we cut off, it's not our fault.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to press remind me later.
We try to click remind me later, but we got the server.
So let me tell you a story about computers updating at the worst possible time. So last week I was on campus and I had a bunch of stuff I needed to do. And my computer's like, you need to do this update. And I'm like, fine, you've been telling me about this for like 3 days. Just do the stupid update. Took it almost 2 hours to process this update.
Wow.
I was so mad.
2 hours for a stupid update.
Right?
A long time.
Well, we click remind me later, and we got the blue circle going around and around, so God knows what's going to happen. Oh, there it stopped. It worked. Woohoo.
Yay.
Yay.
Preston says he likes the blue.
Yeah, I did a poll on Twitter and it tied with blue and green, so I'm gonna do both. And I've never done the closest thing to an unnatural color I've done is like a burgundy purplish color. So this is gonna be a new experience for me.
I'm really excited to get a photo when it's done. And tomorrow I'm gonna be getting my hair cut, but I can't donate it because it has to be 100% virgin hair. So
That's what I told you.
yeah.
And you didn't believe me.
No, because people were telling me that it doesn't have to be because you're gonna.
It depends on who you go through, Maddie. There are some places that will take dyed hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warren Thunder Bay will not take dyed hair. It has to be.
I didn't do blue. When did I do blue? I've never done blue. I did black with blue undertones, but it wasn't blue.
Preston's busting her.
I'm legitimately curious as to when I did this because I think I would remember that.
Still counts.
It does not.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
No, I see that, but he's wrong, as usual.
But he's wrong.
He's disagreeing with me, and I'm always right. So if I'm always right and he disagrees with me, then he must be wrong. Duh. That's science.
He keeps forgetting that you're Jeopardy smart.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Rob, stop having excuses not to drink. Being alive is a reason not to drink.
Like drinking's going to kill me. No, I couldn't.
Yeah, it could. Oh God, don't even get me started. Cheers. Here's some water. Cheers.
I've been doing that too. I got my pop and my water.
More of that's good, buddy. More of that's good.
I drank that raspberry tea today, and that was really
10,000 reasons.
And I went back to drinking water at work too. I was drinking iced tea for the last month.
I love raspberry. Well, you mean hot?
No, it was cold tea.
Minerva.
Why did
Yeah.
KFC mascot? I'm scared now.
Because he made me dress like Colonel Sanders on UKWF. Yes, Maddie.
Recently from Starbucks. I tried it once because I'm like, oh, that sounds good.
What did you get from Starbucks? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I forgot my bad.
Yeah, so it's black blueberry tea lemonade. I've been obsessed with
burnt
it. And
bacon butthole tea.
It had a K-Delicious.
What the
K-Delicious,
hell are you talking about, Preston?
Burnt bacon butthole tea.
Was it Kayla?
No, it's
what are you talking about?
Burnt bacon, but yeah, I guess it kind of would. Scully's welcome. Yeah, what the hell is Preston talking about? I do not want what he's suggesting.
All right, so Maddie, I'll tell you what's really good at Starbucks.
Oh wait, let me get my note out. Hold on.
Hello, Scullies. House of Thrillers. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Welcome. We're just chilling, chatting.
That really
down below is Minerva.
I don't
up above
remember burnt bacon butthole tea that your mom made. No. I feel like I remember that.
Oh, no.
Okay, what is the order that you're talking about?
Okay, so there's two things that I get. I get the salted caramel frappuccino, or salted caramel mocha frappuccino. That's what it's called. But I got this thing the other day and I really liked it. It's called a London Fog. And it's Earl Grey tea with vanilla syrup and cream.
Earl Grey tea.
With what?
But it's called a London Fog. So if you order a London Fog, they'll know what you mean.
London Fog.
So Earl Grey tea with what?
With vanilla syrup and cream.
That sounds good to me.
My only problem with it was that I thought the vanilla syrup made it too sweet because I don't like really sweet tea. So I was like, well, next time I'll just get it without the syrup. And then I'm like, well, you dumb bitch. If you do that, then you can just make Earl Grey tea at home and put cream in it. And I'm like, okay, you're right, me.
Oh my God.
Because I actually have some Earl Greyer tea that I got from Republic of Tea. So it's like really strong bergamot flavor, which I love.
We have a place here called House of Tea.
I love tea. Tea makes me so happy. I get hot chocolate and free shit. I wish. So one year during the fall, before pumpkin spice became like the overlord of the fall season, Starbucks had a caramel hot cider that was amazing.
Ooh. Caramel hot cider sounds amazeballs.
It was so good, and I don't think they've had it since, but it was really, really good.
Why the hell would they get rid of something like that?
I don't know, because they hate me.
She said it's pumpkin spice.
I don't see why they couldn't have both, though.
Yeah, why can they have both?
Let me look this up and make sure I didn't like hallucinated, but I know I got it.
Huh. Preston, I got hot chocolate and free shit. Yeah, money, you're right. Yeah, but still, you think there'd be another option besides pumpkin spice everything. Every night before bed, I got it. Well, after supper, between after supper and night, I gotta either have hot chocolate, tea, or coffee. I gotta have something hot before bed. I don't know why.
Oh, I found a copycat recipe for it.
I had coffee tonight.
Like now they're doing this like caramel apple spice thing, but so it tastes like a apple pie. But I don't want the cinnamon syrup in mine. I just want the caramel in it. I love apple cider though. Apple cider's so good.
I'm a hot chocolate guy.
Coincidentally, cider is also my favorite alcoholic beverage.
I only drank coffee so much when I was working at Tim Hortons.
I like
coffee.
I like it.
I went to this family function. It was my grandfather's daughter, and we went to
your grandfather's
daughter.
So your aunt?
So my cousin.
Not biological though, but technically still my cousin. And
your grandfather's daughter would be your Aunt Maddie.
Yeah, my aunt. I was like, I just went along with it.
I goes along with everything I say. Maddie, the sky's purple. The sky's purple.
And then so they had apple cider there, and I was like, ooh, and she's like, oh, go ahead, have some. And I drank like 3 of them, and my grandmother like, is it alcoholic? And I was like, no, I don't think so. 10 minutes later, I was like, yep, that was alcoholic.
Oops. That's amazing. So the first time I had like any actual appreciable amount of alcohol, I had some champagne at my cousin's wedding. and it made me feel so gross. So I didn't drink anything again for like 6 years.
Oh no. Out of nowhere, Preston, speaking of, I'm 20% native. Ooh.
I am 0% Native. I was very surprised to find out that I have absolutely no Native American in me.
I'm scared to take one of those tests because it'll be 100% alien. So
Unidentifiable.
I'm not even gonna go there. I don't even.
Oh, then I'm right behind you too. I'm pretty sure we're from the same planet.
I'm waiting for the mothership. Still waiting. We came close that one night.
That was nice.
I almost did get picked up that night. That was close. I'm like, wow. I'm on my way home. Sweet home Alabama. That's what we singing on the way up.
I mean, I would argue that people from Alabama are pretty close to being aliens.
I knew as soon as I said it. As soon as I said it, I pictured. As soon as I heard your voice, I'm like, I lobbed a ball. Now wait for it, and there's a home run. I knew as soon as I said it, like.
Is that the sand incident that you're talking about, Preston?
Oh no, there's a sand incident. First time, yeah, ended up.
I have to make sure that I'm thinking about the same incident that he's thinking about. He has a lot of weird stories, like just random weird shit happens to my brother. Oh, that one. You should hop on here and tell that story, Preston.
Yeah, jump on. Tell us the story. Story time with Preston. You want to jump on?
Let me find the link and I'll reshare it.
Oh, yeah. Minerva or Maddie somebody will send the link.
I got it.
Somebody will drop it. She got it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's already sent.
Oh, you sent it? She already sent it. Oh,
never mind.
Oh.
Maddie beat me to
You
it.
should send it too, though, because I don't know.
I don't think Sean cares about it being PG.
No. As soon as you show up, Maddie will click you on.
I was forcing my my neighbor, who's our not so good friend, forcing him to watch a lot of movie trailers.
Who, Dick?
Yeah.
Is he the one that you steal internet from?
Yeah. Like, I gotta stay his friend, right?
Well, that's why he added the word friend in it, right?
Friend.
I said our not so good friend, and I said our because he used to be Sean's roommate at one time.
Well, you can't throw him under my bus. He used to be my friend.
Yeah.
Not my friend.
Yeah, not so much, eh?
Oh, hey, Sean, guess what I had for dinner?
Sean's just being polite.
Acquaintance. Yeah. What's that, Minerva?
Guess what I had for dinner?
What?
I went to that Mediterranean Chipotle place.
Oh my God, that place looks so good. It's like a Subway. It's like you pick your own stuff to put in it. Oh my God, it looks so good. With the garlic sauce and
yes.
Oh.
Okay, so what had happened was my friend from work had to take me to go pick up my child. And
hey, Pete's in the house.
Preston.
Hey, Pete. No, Pete's here.
Oh, Pete.
Pete.
Hi, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
How's
We're waiting
Austin
for Preston
feeling,
to show
Pete?
up. Hey, Pete, do you want to jump on? You can jump on too. Do you want to jump on the call, Pete?
Yeah, give Austin our best, Pete.
Yeah, I hope he's doing well. Sorry, I read about that.
I'm glad that he's decided to go ahead with the workers' comp. I think he's doing the right thing.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Pete. I hope he gets better.
I hope so.
Minerva will describe it the best. Who's joining us?
What am I doing?
Somebody. Well, if Pete doesn't mind sharing, it's up to Pete. Pete, if you don't mind, Minerva sharing the story, sir, because Maddie's wondering what the hell happened. Pete's son. he wants it shared or not.
Yeah, I won't say anything if Pete doesn't want me to bring it up. Okay, so Austin works at a Burger King, and because the one he works at is super, the one he works at is super cheap. Instead of is super cheap, so instead of hiring a plumber, they're like, "Hey, Austin, why don't you go replace these toilets for us?" And it slipped and almost cut his finger off. So he had to have surgery today to repair the tendons. So I'm glad he's home. I hope he's. They had to do surgery to repair the tendons, and he's going to have to do therapy for like 6 months.
3 hours.
Holy crap!
3 hours of surgery.
They better cost him some big bucks too.
Well, yeah.
So I'm glad he's home. I hope he's recovering nicely. 2 tendons and a nerve.
Oh.
Like I know they like basically like had to cut his hand like all the way open to get everything where it needed to be.
Huh. That's our cat scratching the hull of a box, if you're wondering.
Oh yeah, I gotta get you a new box.
Yeah, she'd be happy if you did. Whoa, get it, girl. Holy crap, she's so cute. She stopped when I looked at her.
One, two, three.
That's always the thing.
Can you hear us? Preston's connected. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Hey, Preston.
Hey.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, Preston. Give me a second to respond.
Oh, good. The surgery was successful, but Austin's going to have to be off work for 3 months and do 6 to 12 months of rehab.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Preston, tell them the vodka story.
It's a PG channel. Are we sure they can handle it?
Not that PG.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not really.
I mean,
just tell them.
I mean, you say it's okay?
I mean, Sean said it was fine, so go for it.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
yes,
I was over at a girlfriend's house.
You gotta talk. You gotta talk louder though, Preston.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Not really. Like I can hear you, but not really.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Let's see. Testing. I'm closer to the microphone. I think. I'm not sure. Better or worse? Better? Worse?
About the same.
Just a little more anyway.
You can understand.
I can only.
I mean, I can understand you, but I'm used to your voice, so.
We can understand you. Just the volume. That's all.
Yeah, it takes concentration.
Let's see. Okay, you can hear me now. Right?
Anyway, tell your story.
Okay, so I was over at my girlfriend's house one night. It was her mom, and her sister. And, you know, that's normal. And we proceed to break out the alcoholic libations. And this is a bottle of vodka. I see this bottle of vodka. And I'm like, I'm going to drink this whole motherfucking thing because I'm a teenager and I don't give a shit. So I drank the whole motherfucking thing. The last thing I remember is finishing off the bottle, and I'm out. And I wake up the next day, I'm in bed. That's good. I made it to the bed. Awesome. I roll over, expecting to see my girlfriend at the time, and it's not my girlfriend. It's her mom.
Oh no! Not his girlfriend. Oh no!
And then I lift the sheet up, and lo and behold, I'm wearing nothing but a rubber. So.
Who was it?
Her mom.
He doesn't know to this day. No.
Who?
It was his girlfriend's mom.
Her mom.
I knew it. I knew it. I was like, it was his mom. That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Look how close Matt is listening. Look at the concentration.
So,
That's so
yeah.
funny.
So, needless to say, the rest of the relationship was very strange because, yeah, that was a fun time.
Pete, are
That's so
Pete, are
funny.
you still in the house? Pete?
I think so.
Pete, do you want to join us? We can get up to 6 people.
Try.
He did?
When he said he's out.
Drop the
And
link
again,
for
sure.
Pete. So maybe he'll. Yeah, he wants to jump on. This is awesome. We got a party, people. This is awesome. Oh my god. This is amazeballs. Here you go.
Sean loves amazeballs.
This
Just
turn.
click the link, Pete, and then follow the instructions.
There you go. Oh my
There's a
god.
movie on here too. Let's see. What's another fun story from past?
You know who I would love to get to
I
join
don't know.
this,
You
but
have
who I
any
know
favorite?
won't?
Who's this?
Bullet Adams. I really need to talk to him.
Who is Bullet Adams?
You don't pay attention to anything I post on Twitter, do you?
Hmm?
I've been having
Unless you
Twitter wars
directly
with him
interact
all
with me. Like, I don't follow him, so I don't think it like shows me all your interactions with him. So like, yeah.
Oh, Pete, click. And he should be connected.
Don't click it twice. I was disconnected.
Click here for Pete.
I think I'm missing out.
Shit.
There he is.
That's loud fucking shit right there.
Hi, Pete.
And gone. And back.
And bye, Pete.
Like, janky.
There's Pete.
Slowly.
Janky.
It
Same
wants to
thing that it
connect.
did to me last time.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, maybe it'll just take a minute.
I don't know how I feel about shaving Pete. It's a little weird.
How what?
Pete shaved. I'm not used to this.
Oh. How come Pete's not showing up? Can you see Pete?
No. I could before, but it's doing that thing that it was doing when I tried to join last time.
Again.
Is that better?
Oh, I hear Pete.
Right. Maddie, click.
Oh.
Do I gotta touch myself to be heard?
You
know, because I'm not above, you know, personal.
I mean, if Pete's gonna start doing a striptease, let me get some singles out right here.
Oh, let me go get some singles. What the hell?
How's it going, everyone? How's it going?
Doing good, Pete.
Good,
how are you?
I'm exhausted.
How's Austin holding up?
The freezing agent that they put in his arm that wore off, so the throbbing began and all that, and they gave him piss poor painkillers. So his girlfriend's upstairs comforting him right now, so he'll be just fine.
Comforting him.
You know, keeping his mind occupied from the pain. You know.
but that's gonna be. It always ends up being later pain though, having a girlfriend. But
no, we got it. We arrived at the hospital about 10:30 this morning, And we got home. It was after 6:30.
Oh,
Good
wow.
Lord.
Yeah, it was 3 hours surgery, and then there was post-op. Well, first there's 45 minutes so you can come off the, the anesthesia, and then is post-op for like an hour, and then the long drive home. And fuck, man, I was done.
But they do feel like the surgery was successful.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. Yes. Hi. What's up? Okay, come say goodnight to me, sweetheart. I love you.
Aw.
Let's see you in the morning. Say hi.
Hi.
It's Kyla.
Hi, Kyla.
My daughter Madison.
Hi.
How you doing?
No.
I'm going now.
Okay. See ya. But yeah, he in about 7 to 10 days he's got to go back see the surgeon, and then the splint that they put on, like his hand has to stay like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that way he doesn't re-tear the tendons.
That makes sense because that way you're not stretching them.
Yeah, and in 7 to 10 days that comes off, and then after that is the rehab.
Wow.
And so intense physiotherapy for about he said a good 6 months to a year it would take before he got the full use of his hand back.
But they do think that he'll be able to get most of the range of motion back?
Yes.
Good.
What they were surprised about was they were able to find the severed nerve and repair it.
Good.
So that was a good thing. They told us they had to open up his hand a little bit more to retrieve the tendons and all, but overall it was a pretty good deal. So
well, I'm glad to hear that, and I'm glad that he is going ahead to pursue the workers' comp.
yeah, so am I, because at first I was worried about it because he's really good friends with the store manager there, and I don't know. As soon as it happened, she was on the phone with him and then trying to coax him back to work early and shit like that.
Nope.
And he did. He went back.
Yeah,
the initial doctors here in Woodstock, they're fucking idiots. They went and said that he was able to return to work the next day, but under modified conditions.
What they
And they promised the world to him. He wouldn't have to do anything else besides work the cash register. The chick called in because she stubbed her toe.
Oh, fuck off.
She couldn't come in. And then another dickhead called in for a personal day. So he was up front, left alone, having to fill orders, work the drive-through, and do a bit of cooking. I showed up just to check on him because I was worried for him. And fucking kid's in tears because he banged his hand a few times.
Oh.
And I was about to just fucking flip out. I was pissed.
Pete's gonna go into Papa Viking mode.
Fucking right. I was really close. And he came up and I told him, to go to the truck, I'll deal with this. And I told her, it's like, he's not coming back till he's healed up. I said, this isn't happening anymore. My words weren't as polite, but
you can't let people mess with your kids. I get that.
Yeah.
No, when it comes to my kids, I'm very much the bear, protecting the cubs. It's I'm very protective of the ones I love.
She calls me a teddy bear and grizzly bear all at once.
Yeah.
People think you're a grizzly bear, but you're really a teddy.
There's no other term that really suits a father, because it doesn't matter what kind of father it is, unless it's a complete, ditch pig of a father that doesn't care about his kids, but one that loves his kids and his family. He'll do anything above and beyond to protect them. And
anything.
Absolutely true.
Anything. Yeah.
But the stupid shit that runs through a man's mind when he's sitting that long waiting for things to get done and go home and relax. I was starting to think I didn't receive a fucking memo, because I'm watching all these women walking around with their shoulders cut out of their,
Yeah, it's called a cold shoulder.
Yes. Where's the fucking memo that says Shoulders are more important than cleavage.
Well, I don't know what they're doing with their lives if they're not showing off the cleavage with the cold shoulders. Because all my cold shoulder tops have the cleavage too.
I'm not sitting next to my buddy and hey, bro, take a look at her shoulders. Oh God, doesn't it just make you hard?
Shoulders.
I noticed in Walmart today, they got these little monitors above the cash registers now, and the camera is directed instead of at the customer's face, because if you're going to catch someone, you want to see their face. No, the camera is directed at the customer's ankles. Okay, so I once again did not receive another memo.
Okay, so
ankles were back in fashion.
I feel like that is probably more designed to make sure that people don't have things underneath their cart that they're trying to sneak out.
Well, yeah, I figured that, but these are the things that run through your mind while you're sitting there bored out.
All right, so I'll tell you a funny story about weird things that people thought were sexy once upon a time. The Victorians invented tablecloths because they were afraid that dudes would get boners from seeing table legs.
Yep.
All makes sense to me.
I mean, like, who wouldn't?
Yeah,
Damn.
Makes sense. You think that the
Damn,
proper
look at that
people,
tablecloth,
the proper people wouldn't want to see, owner, underneath the table. So that's why they want to. It's seeing a little bit of leg under there, get a guy stiff. Jesus.
That's how the original table dancing started. It all started off with the tablecloth.
Also, okay, so I'm in the cafeteria, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what those are, but can you just throw like one or two on there just so I can try them?
What are you talking
And he said, oh, okay, and the stir fry, and I was like, oh, he's like, oh, okay. And so he throws like 10 in, and I was like, all right. And then as I was leaving, I was like, what are these, by the way? He said, bamboo shoots. I'm like, who the hell looks at a bamboo tree and says, damn, I'd love to put that in my mouth? Who thinks that? Like, nobody. Nobody's like, damn, that tree.
The bamboo shoots are actually good. I like them.
I didn't like it.
I've been meaning to do this for a while now. Now, if you guys see this, you know what this is.
Pete, don't tell me that the fast has made you decide that you need to drink your own urine like your Bear Grylls up in here.
This is my homemade scotch.
Oh, nice.
This is the first time I actually get to taste it.
Oh,
God, it smells so good too.
Oh my
I'm
God.
You
jealous.
get to share it. I mean, show us, not share.
Oh God!
What proof
Smooth,
is that, Pete?
That is 120 proof.
Good God!
Yeah, that was my second run, and wow, yeah, I can see why people get liquored up off of it.
That was a fantastic face you made, Pete.
Well, my daughter's all proud of me because my beard's coming in whiter than it was before.
Oh, so this time she won't have to bleach it for you.
Yeah. No, I've allowed my girls to do such weird things. With my beard, I've had them. I've let them braid it. I've let them dye it. It's they can't mess around with hair up here anymore because it's just not there.
Last week, she came up to my
now that Austin's all laid up, they could attack his hair, and he can't really stop them.
Well, they don't have the opportunity because his girlfriend does it for him. Fuck, the one night he come home, that braided mohawk in the
yeah.
Well, he come down like that, and it's like, holy shit, that's straight out of WWE 2K19, man. No. Fuck, the next time she's got like French braids, like one down the center, one on each side. It's like, holy crap! And he went to work like that.
I mean, I guess at least he had his hair pulled back from his face.
Exactly. You know, he doesn't care. You know, he's got that natural charisma and confidence. You know, that stuff like that don't get to him. You know, and me, I was completely different. If any chick would have done that to my hair, it's like, fuck you, I ain't going outside like this.
Yeah, I probably should.
You had some beautiful girl hair back in the day, Pete.
I did. I had really.
You had gorgeous hair.
He had gorgeous hair.
He did. I've seen pictures of it.
When you're walking down the sidewalk and guys are whistling at you because they think they're looking at the chick. Yeah, it costs many fights. I know the last time it happened, it was my buddy. He was across the street and he didn't see me, and I was very thin at the time. I was about 150-ish.
You were super skinny. I've seen pictures.
And I was wearing tight jeans. I had hair almost up to my ass. And all of a sudden, this whistle sounds out. You know the cat call whistle. I turned, and there's my buddy. He goes, Pete, I'm so fucking sorry.
I look like a lady.
Yeah, he got the fucking quick.
That is amazing.
No, I love my hair, man. The last time I had really long hair, I was doing a stint up in London Bucket. And I got transferred over to Birch right before it closed. And I'm pretty sure you guys know where Birch is, the Canadians here. It's like a resort for fucking, criminals. And it's very much like a dormitory that you're sleeping in. Well, I'm sleeping and I had my hair in a ponytail and it was right down to my fucking ass. And a guy thought it was going to be cute to chop it off right at my ponytail.
Oh, no.
Everyone wanted to kill him for me. And I was like, no, I handle my own shit. So I waited for the night before my release. And I walked up, I kicked him right in the balls, and I drove my knee right in his face on the way down. And I looked at him and I said, if I do more fucking time, man, you're going to have it rough. I walked out the next day, no fucking issues. But my hair after that, I kept on cutting it. I never grew it long after that.
Something similar happened to my brother.
That's an asshole.
He had those little rat tails. He had his hair all done up. He had a rat tail.
Oh,
and my mom's friend took it off with a knife.
Yeah. No. You learn when you're, like I grew up fighting, and you learn real quick. It's like long hair can be a deterrent. Guys, for some reason, you got those guys that fight like girls. They want to grab hair, they want to bite, they want to scratch, and it's like, what the fuck did we enter here? But I digress.
How's the missus feeling?
She's hurt. She had injections in her back Wednesday, so 2 days ago.
Is she still having a hard time getting around?
Yeah, she went to get out of the truck and fell right down to the ground. Her legs gave out totally.
Oh no!
So I had to rush over and pick her up and get her in the house and all. And she was moving around a little bit better today, but I don't know. It's rough.
Is anybody at your house healthy right now, Pete?
Honestly, no. No, you've got my oldest daughter. She is severely crippled with social anxiety. It kills her to be around a lot of people. So they've had to move her into a special school where the classroom's all of like 6 kids. And and then the youngest one, she's got a lot of gotten a little bit screwy around here. That's why I haven't been able to do much live streaming or on top of that, I can't stay connected to my fucking PS4 on the internet. That doesn't help matters.
That still hasn't fixed itself?
No, I'm gonna have to probably run new cable down. I think I probably fucked it up or something, or the rats did. Either one.
How's Thor doing? Is he settling in nicely? Is he feeling better?
What was that?
How's Thor doing?
Oh, Odin.
Odin. That's right. I knew it was something Norse.
He is doing well. He is. He's a mouthpiece. He likes to argue. I've never had another dog in the house that loved to argue like that. And I don't know if anyone here caught that stream where I had him in my PC room with me, but fuck, I wasn't allowed to fucking call the show because he thought I was yelling at him, so he was yelling back. Like, well, I'll be sitting on the couch and he'll come up and join me, and I'll look at him. How you doing? And I'll say it in like a, how you doing? You know, and right away he's like right up in my face and just, and it's like, fuck off, dog. Jesus.
Is he gaining weight back? Yeah,
he's gained a lot of weight back, and one thing though, he's a lot gentler than JoJo is. JoJo, when you get her on a leash, she just pulls. With him, he'll just walk, nicely beside you. Just, it's a lot easier.
Maybe he can be a good influence on her.
Oh, you'd think, but now she's already 2 years old. She's not going to learn too much more. No.
Has Cody gotten his learner's permit yet?
Fuck no. No, he's not going to like it when he's got to pay cab rides. I look at it this way: cab ride costs $10 there, $10 back. You too lazy to go and study and get your learner's permit, you can fucking pay a cab then, because that's basically what I am. Yeah.
Good point. What's the difference, right?
No.
See, I don't understand why it's like pulling teeth for you to get these kids to drive. I couldn't wait to get my driver's license.
My son
I'm 46 and I still don't have mine.
My son has his G1. Both my girls have their G1s now. Austin was looking forward to going for his first drive test, but
now he can't, obviously.
So it'll be probably about 6 months before he's allowed to. But the girl, Sammy and Kyla both are eager learners, and Sammy's picked it up so easily.
That's my namesake. I'm so proud of her.
I enjoy it. Like with all the issues that are going on and everything, like they've got that drive to better themselves.
That's good.
And I like that. So, like after Sam was switched into this new school, she's been like just killing it. I love it.
Good.
Yeah.
What grades are they in?
Sam is in grade 12, and Kyla is in 11. Austin graduated, and I don't know how many of you know this. He missed his grad because they told him he was 0.5 of a credit short.
I remember you talking about that.
Well, this teacher's work, she failed 70 to 75% of her classes, and so they did a little bit of a investigation. Don't bother contacting the kids that she failed and let them know that they passed and they can go to grad. No, he finds out when school's back in. He goes in there. He goes, I'm told, I've got to get like 0.5 of a credit.
And then he finds out, oh wait, we changed it and you passed. You could have graduated.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The guidance counselor turns around and goes, oh, I thought you were here to pick up your diploma. She goes and gets his diploma, and on there it was graded. It was made out in April. And it's like, what the fuck?
I can't believe they didn't tell him. I mean, I'm so glad that it worked out and he didn't have to do an extra semester.
Yeah.
But I know how much he was looking forward to walking with his class.
Exactly, and he was going to take his girl there and everything. He missed out on everything. That really pissed me off.
That's ridiculous.
At her grad, I was an emotional baby. I just about cried twice.
Oh, I was crying on stage.
You were about to cry like the whole week leading up. I remember.
No, I was so
I was very proud to be there.
Yeah, I'm
sadly, I couldn't handle being in school.
Yeah.
I couldn't be around all those people. To me, I looked
didn't
at
want
it,
to be.
if you want me there, fine, keep me busy. But instead, it was like they give you your assignment, and then when you were done it, you're supposed to sit there like a mute and just, you know, do nothing. And it's like, I can't do that. I need to do stuff. And so I never graduated. I never did my grade 12. You know, I couldn't handle being there. And, you know, my education was the hard way, you know, like you get a job, you work your ass off, you know, you work hard for what you want, and you know, that's the way it was, you know. So I'm very happy that my kids are pushing through and actually aiming towards getting their graduation and all that. You know,
It's wonderful.
See, I'm telling you, I just wanted to get the hell out of it. I hated school.
Yeah.
I hated school bad.
Like me, I always wanted to
I
do
love
something
school
like
because I love
like,
learning. I just don't like a lot of work to do with it, but like
me, I love the artistic side of things. Like when it comes to vehicles, you know, I look at the artistic side. How can I shape that body to make it look more like I want it to? With cooking, what can I use to make it look more colorful and boost up the flavor? You know, and that was one thing I always wanted to do. I always wanted to go to a culinary school because it's something that keeps my mind busy and it's something I enjoy doing. You know,
Right.
I've gone to mechanic schools, you know, and excelled. Like they'd give me a seized up engine, tear it apart and fix it. Well, that was easy for me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But sitting at school, it's like, you know, it's so frustrating.
It was painful.
Yeah. And they didn't have choices back then like they do now. Like now, like with my daughter Sam, she's got that severe social anxiety. While they put her in a totally different system where there's fewer kids, and she's excelling now. You know, I wish they would have back then. You know, you can move at your own pace. And
that's what Randy needs, my kid.
What was that?
That's what my kid needs, I think, something like that, because he wants to do something with his life, but he just can't be around too many people.
Yeah. Well,
he should look at doing online courses.
Yeah,
because he wants to be a chef like his uncle Sean, but he's not taking the same steps because he's just so uncomfortable in the classroom.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
part
think
of it, though.
culinary classes are as big though.
No,
I don't know, Sean,
be.
how many people were in your classes on average when you did culinary school?
No, this is 30 years ago. No, 28 years ago.
Yeah, but the class numbers don't change. We started off with about 25, and then it dwindled down to, I think, maybe 15 of us graduated.
Yeah, the diehard.
It was a 2-year course.
Yeah, you weed out the ones who really don't want to be there.
It was a 2-year business course, so.
Yeah.
in my college courses that I have, there's about maybe 40 students maximum. And in my university courses, in my anatomy physiology class and my psychology class, there's over 200 students.
200 freaking students in a class.
Those lectures are ridiculous.
Wow.
I don't
200
miss
students in the class.
I couldn't handle that.
I had a biology lab, or not the lab. The lab was smaller, but the biology lecture was like 300 students in an auditorium.
See?
That sounds like one of my classes when I was in college.
I can do that.
My mechanics class, it had
the lecture hall.
It had 10 people in it. That was it. 10 people. And you know, we did half the day. It was written work where we had to, you know, learn how to measure certain things with certain tools, and then you know, the rest of the day was in the shop and tearing apart shit, putting it back together, and you know.
How many students were in your class? Randy says there's about 35 people in his class.
I mean, it depends on if it's a gen ed course or if it's a major course. Because gen ed courses are going to be bigger because everyone has to take them, so they have to find a way to get everyone there.
No.
Well, that's how I met some of my friends that weren't in my core course. I found them through other courses, and I never had a single class with Sean.
I had those giant lectures, and then now I have classes where I'm like one of 9 students, but grad classes are much smaller. So.
So how's the streaming going for everyone lately?
Well, I can get connected now. Richard got a new router, and we figured out the whole problem.
His neighbor, he relies on the internet of his neighbor.
Well, it was funny because we were figuring out that the old router was 5 years old, and that was probably why it was so choppy. So what we did is my neighbor's girlfriend, who the internet's name is in, called and found out that their router was obsolete. They don't even make that one no more, so they got the new one. So I tested it. I can connect, so I'm kind of happy.
I have tried to catch as many shows as I could lately, and oh my god, it's just so much to keep up with.
Yeah, that's why I'm staying away from streaming myself.
No,
catching up and playing replay runs.
I've caught a couple of Sean shows. I've caught a couple of Adam shows.
Oh, I got way. I know my channel's out of control. I got way too much.
He's sitting on a couch now.
Well, if you didn't feel the need to stream every time you scratch your ass, Sean.
That's what I'm saying to my other buddies at work.
I'm out of control of streaming. I know that.
No, this weekend
it takes my mind off shit though.
I'm just messing with you, Sean.
Therapeutic for sure, isn't it, Sean? I think anyway.
Like I said, I'll do my first episode sometime before the death of the universe.
I can't stream it.
The streaming I found was very, I don't know, it was a way to like when I first started, I was doing reviews on WWE programming and stuff, and I found it very therapeutic,
still waiting.
You know, with all the what? You cut out, Sean.
You said you're still waiting for what?
Oh, I think I was just
But
I don't even know what I said.
I found it very therapeutic. I was able to get out of my shell a little bit. Like I was coming off a lot of the hard drugs that the doctors had me on, and shit like that. And you know, so when I first started, it was like, oh my god, I should have done this years ago. You know, because it got my mind off of all the crap that I was always dealing with, and then got into the wrestling thing, and that just that blew up so freaking quick. And kept me really busy. Now life in general is keeping me busy, so I don't have much time to dwell on the crappy things, you know. So, but I'm hoping to do some footage this weekend. I'm planning on finishing the chop of the roof on the Studebaker.
Nice.
I've got it now to where I want it. Now I've just got to weld it all together, and then it's finishing the rest of the body work, and then it's lifting the body off the frame and
just don't push yourself now that you don't have Austin to help you.
You know what? I did the whole chop on my own. It was by my own 2 hands, man. You know, I looked around and it's like, okay, Austin's at work, Cody's at work, my brother moved out west, the other one's working. Fuck it. You know what? I've got to chop it. You know, I had to do it, you know. And I've got a couple of cuts and shit, you know, but I'm happy with it. It looks really good. I shortened it another 6 inches.
Oh wow!
Where I had it originally cut, and it was the perfect idea. So yeah, she'll be a cool little rat rod pickup when I'm done with her.
Nice. Have you started thinking about that on
purpose or not?
Have you started thinking about your paint colors yet?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it'll be satin black.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, satin black, because the chrome looks so brand new and so fresh. Like all the chrome was stored for 40 years in a basement, so there's it was rusting. You know, so I figure go satin black with it, really let that chrome pop. And but that'll be like next year sometime.
That's gonna look sharp though. I like that.
I've already decided how I'm doing the exhaust. It's coming through the floor of the box at a 45-degree angle towards the back. And like most stacks, they're done straight up at a 90-degree angle. Now these are going at a 40-degree angle towards the back of the box. She's going to be loud and ignorant, just like a rat rod should be.
Nice. And then, if I remember correctly, you were saying that you want to do like the spider web for the top.
I was gonna go with that, but everyone was like, "Wow, if it rains and blah blah blah." So I'm planning on maybe doing the seats as a spider web.
Ooh.
No cushion on them, nothing. It'll be just wrought iron, like not wrought iron,
that's cool.
But just round stock. So basically, what you do is you get an old tractor seat. You ever see those old farm-alls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a tractor seat like that, and then you use that as your base, and you start building your spider web for the seat, and then you branch up and you do the backrest, and it looks really cool when it's done. I've only done it once in my life, and I loved it. So something with the spider webs has to be done on that rat rod.
I love it.
No, I was even thinking of how many of you have seen American Chopper?
Yeah.
Okay, his very first build was the Black Widow.
Yeah.
So he did that spider web that was riding like ghosting on the gas tank. Mm-hmm. That's what I'd like to do with the hood of the rat rod. Just a raised spider web right across the whole hood. Just a really, and then just let it rust. It's a rat rod, It's like there's got to be some rust on it.
That's true.
But we'll see what I get there, though. Right now, it's finding an S10 frame for it, and because the one I bought from my brother, it's just in way too good a shape to wreck. So it's.
We're missing on TV.
And Austin might want it, so. No, but yeah, it's right now just finishing the chop and turning it all the way into a little truck and then going from there.
What?
There's this thing that says there's only one letter that does not appear in any U.S. state name, and everybody in the comments keeps putting Z, like Arizona doesn't exist.
Ask Miss Jeopardy, she'll know.
She's not on here anymore.
She's gone. She left us. She snuck out. Or did she just pause it?
I don't know.
No. So you guys just did a chill and chat stream, huh?
Yeah, so why not, right? Why not?
Yeah.
Something different.
Just shoot the shit about whatever comes to mind.
Do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, why not talk to people? Like, how do you get to know people if you don't freaking do this, right?
Exactly.
It's out of my comfort zone, but whatever. Not anymore. Whatever. It's not my comfort zone. Not anymore, though.
My one buddy that I got my circle of friends that I see every day and all that stuff, and I always talk about Sean, and everybody thinks he's my friend, Mr. Snuffleupagus, that no one ever sees him and doesn't think he's real. And now I brag about his YouTube channel. And at the first, he always kept his camera off and he always did his thing. And it's like, oh, yeah, he does all this, but you never see him. And now you see him all the time.
Yeah, I don't. It was a process, but I'm here now.
It takes a while to build up that confidence to actually let people see you. But I've been enjoying the cooking shows that you've been doing. And, when I see that you've uploaded a new cooking stream, I'm right there. It's, and I
really enjoyed. I watched your chili one. I really.
It turned out so good, and I went and put it in a food processor, some of it, and made taquitos as well out of it. Yeah, so the kids really love that, and You know, it's I wanted to do something a little bit different on the channel. I want to do more. One thing I'll always do is I'll chop up everything before I do the show because I can't chop like you, man. You are so fucking fast at it. No.
I like how fast Sean is with it, and he can still demonstrate. And you don't really miss what he's doing because he explains his technique just as he's doing it, not stopping what he's doing, explaining it, and then going back.
No,
because I think you would lose attention if you stop doing what you're doing and then explain it, and then go back to doing it. I think you miss a step there.
No, it's I don't know. It's something I'll sit here and I'll watch like cooking videos on YouTube and shit. There's one I really enjoy, Sam the Cooking Guy.
That's just practice.
What was that?
Oh, he was just saying that's just practice.
Yeah.
There's a leg. He hears us about 3 seconds after we already said it.
Oh, no, but like there's a few cooking shows here on YouTube I enjoy watching, and Sam the Cooking Guy's one, and Sean's the other. I know like there's Barbecue Pit Boys and that I like watching too because it deals with smokers and stuff like that, and I love that crap. So
that's a technique I would love to learn because I like.
We're re-adding Minerva. There she is.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
My computer was just like, no, I hate you, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, relatable.
That's what I figured happened myself.
Sounds like my PS4 is telling me you yelled at me one too many times. Fuck you. You ain't going by. No.
So this week I decided that the thing that I thought I was going to study for my PhD is not quite what I'm going to study for my PhD. So that was fun.
Oh, what were you planning?
A lot of smoking.
So I've always wanted to do medieval and early modern, but now I'm going to be doing it from a post-colonial viewpoint, which means I can study the same things but looking at them differently. So
right on.
I was excited to find out that I didn't have to completely give up what I thought I was going to do the other thing I wanted to do.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, what a year. It's been a weird year.
It has been, you know, just.
I have to say though, I've made some wonderful friends, and it's all thanks to Pete because Pete's the first person who hired me on YouTube. So it's all Pete's fault that you have to deal with me.
Hey, you know, you can't just.
I guess it's Pete's fault for everybody being off. Sean knew each other.
You know, you can't dispute them thighs. You know, But no, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. This will have nothing to do with 2K20 or anything. I'm gonna keep on using 2K19 for a friend of mine. Basically using 2K19 to create him characters and stuff, and it'll be a show without any commentary because he wants to download it off of YouTube. And that way he can do the commentary for his own shows. You know, so I'll be doing that as well as doing 2K20. So there'll be some streams where everyone's going to be wondering why the fuck is he doing any commentary? Why is it 2K19? Well, that's going to be the reason. You know, it's for someone else. And he doesn't have a PS4 or you know, any of the 2K games. So, you know, it's me being nice for a friend, and he's out in England, so it's like, fucking, aren't the PS4s cheaper out there anyway? Come on, man, you know. But figure help him out and record some shows for him, and then 2K20, man. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I really don't.
That's interesting.
You haven't decided yet?
No.
I'm probably going to stick to. I mean, we're getting 2K20, and I'm going to make characters for other people's shows. And after the first of the year, Alex will switch over to 2K20, but I'm probably going to stay on 2K19 for my show because A, I haven't done it yet, and B, I did all this work on 19, so I'm not going to get rid of it.
That's why I stopped working on 2K19 is because I know the new one's coming out so fast, so I'm going to give up on that.
You're right.
First thing I'm going. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, Sean, don't you have a storyline using your 2K19? Don't you?
Sean's going to be doing his tag team show on 19.
Yeah, that's what he's using his 2K19. And then his 2K20 is going to be what he already does. Maybe in a new way, new shows.
I'm strongly debating on limiting my roster of actual characters to about, I don't know, like 10 to 20.
I think that's smart.
And then the rest of them.
I have 22 coming back next season. 22, that's it.
The rest of them will be just created wrestlers. And I want to be able to tell the story of the live wrestlers as they, climb the rankings.
Yeah.
And, to me, it'd be a little bit easier to do. You can look at the rest of the roster as not as jobbers, but as, competitors that these, 15 to 20 live action players battle through to get to the top. I can tell the story from their perspective as they go through.
Yeah. I mean, you hear a little bit of that with the second half of RWO this season, and I think it's worked really well.
And then working on Dragon's Gate Part 2 right now, as well as a couple of stories for Wastelander. And I try and take things for Wastelander that, kind of relate to what's going on with RWO, but not really about the wrestling side of it. I like doing these little backstories every now and then, how, all of a sudden, like that little piece I wrote the other day, just to let you guys know how this season's going to end. There's going to be another war.
That reminds me, I owe you a story for Wastelander, but I also want to do something spinning off of what you posted in the chat the other day.
Yeah.
Because I really like what you posted the other day. And I was like, ooh, there's stuff happening.
Yeah. No, and so, I like to do it from that aspect. And like this one, I want to do something horror based. So I'm taking, I started talking about the Wasteland Penitentiary this season. And so I'm looking at doing something with that. I'm working on including, Drago Doom. He likes to call himself the warden of the Wasteland Penitentiary. So it's like, you know what, we're going to add Drago Doom in this and but he's probably going to get killed. But,
bad luck, Drago.
Yeti escaped unscathed, and so, something's got to be done about Drago. You can't be the head of a Wasteland Penitentiary and think you're going to survive.
That's hilarious.
But no, I really enjoy writing. It's just when shit hits the fan like it has here in the wall compound recently, it's very hard to stay on top of things when you're running all over the damn place. Like
I don't know how you manage to breathe some days, Pete.
I disappear a lot up into this room.
Yeah, yes.
Are you still doing your fast?
I had a little. I'm still under 300 pounds.
Congrats.
But with all the chaos and everything as of late, and then I got it in the neck a little bit from my older brother, and I was on day 7. I was going for 30 days, and he knows how to get under my skin a little bit, and
as brothers do.
He's a guy that thinks he knows everything and his way is the right way. And I broke. I was so mad. And my wife goes, "Why did you even talk to him about it?" It's like, I fucking didn't. I said, he brought it up to me. What the fuck, And he's a fitness buff, like he's
the one who sent you that picture and was like, "Why don't you look this good?"
Yeah. He goes, "Remember when you used to look this good?"
Right.
And I did. I was right into bodybuilding before my accident, and it got to me, and so this weekend I start back on it, and I'm going for 30 days, and if 30 days is still good, then I'm just going to keep going until I'm where I want to be. The thing with diabetics when they do the fasting is the longer they fast, the more that fasting is able to cure a lot of things, and help you with your self-control as well, because there's a lot of foods that a diabetic can't eat. And when you eat those foods, like it can be a simple thing, you know, it can be just like a regular burger with no filling, nothing in it, just a regular burger. But with a guy like, say, I don't know, Sean, you know, it wouldn't bother him. Like I'm just picking someone, you know. With a diabetic though, you know, it fucks up his whole system. You know, it'll turn a lot of it into sugar, because as soon as you put food in your mouth in the wrong foods, it dumps a shitload of insulin in your system, and
Really?
you know, it is really hard to eat the right kind of food all the time, you know. So that's why I want to do an extended fast, so that way I can reprogram my mind as well as my taste buds. Like, I never used to be able to eat spinach. I hated the taste of it. I hated the texture. Man, I'm eating it raw now, you know? Like, I love it, you know?
Raw spinach is the best way to eat it.
Yeah.
I love raw spinach.
If I make myself a salad, there's like more spinach in there than there's lettuce. You know,
I'll eat straight spinach raw. Yeah, totally. I love it.
You know, you know, like I haven't had sugar. I had a bottle of pop today, and I fucking hated it. You know, like one of those little small bottles. I fucking hated it. You know, go figure, a hospital that doesn't sell water.
What the hell?
Yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Really
weird. It was so hot out today. It was 28 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it was so hot, and I was sweating so much. It's like, I need to drink something. I went and bought a bottle of Coke, and I fucking hated every minute of it. It was way too sweet. The taste of it it's different, you know. Like, I used to love Coke, and now it's like I can do without it. You know, I think it's like 2 months now, no sugar at all until today.
Wow.
How are your numbers as far as your like A1C?
Awesome. I haven't gone for the A1C test yet, but I check my glucose levels every day, and they are in between 4 and 6.
That's fantastic, considering you hadn't had them below 2 digits for forever.
I think the lowest I could get before was 15. The highest I was at was 38.9, and they were wondering, how are you not in a diabetic coma?
Wow.
Like, they could not believe it. You know, and every doctor that hears about me fasting, they're jumping on me about it and everything. Like, kind of like my brother did. You know, you're going to kill yourself in that. I said, you know what? Do your fucking research. I'm fucking tired of fighting about it. Do your research before you even fucking think about jumping on someone. You know? Like,
and I mean, like, once they do your blood test, they should be able to see how much healthier you are.
exactly.
You think the number lie.
Well, here's the stupid thing. I locked the keys of my truck today, so I had to smash out the sliding back window.
Oh no!
And my wife, when I came back in the hospital, she goes, "How did you get the keys?" I said, "I climbed through the back window." She goes, "How?" It's like, I lost 40 pounds. You know, it's like, she goes, "Yeah, but that's a small window." It's like, "Yeah, and I fit right through it." So,
that's impressive. I don't think I would fit through one of those.
Like, there was this little old lady willing to climb through the window for me. It's like, no, you're not climbing through the window for me. There's way too much broken glass. And I climbed in, and she's like all amazed as well. Like, a big guy like me could fit through that little window. And it's like, yeah, I just, you know, put my arms forward, and I went right through like butter, man. Like, God damn it, I'm happy I lost that 40 pounds.
That's fantastic, Pete. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you very much. My wife is very proud of me as well because I've tried a lot of dieting before. Like doctors always send diabetics to nutritionists, and nutritionists for some reason can't wrap their head around how diabetes affects the body. They always think it's what you put in your mouth comes out of your ass, and it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Your body retains some of it, and being diabetic, it retains the bad side of it.
Yeah.
And so it's always a high carb diet that they want to put you on. And
why the hell they want to put a diabetic on a high carb diet?
Exactly, because your carbs and your starches are what turns in the sugar.
Oh my Lord.
You know, it's and then they give you shit because you don't stay on their diet. And it's like, I'm sorry, I'm tired of this shit. No, I got to try something new. So I'm very happy I got turned on to fasting, and I want to do a series. I'm going to do a video once a week while I'm doing this 30-day fast, and show my progress and everything. And I'll be doing like the measurements and everything for it. But I'm not going to do an everyday schedule. And like I'm smoking, but you know, it's right now the way the stress levels are in the house. It's just kind of hard not to, you know. So, like, I quit for 5 days. I think I can go a little bit more, but it's like I've got to. I don't know. I guess I was a bigger prick than I thought I was. No, I don't know. For some reason in my head, I thought I was handling it pretty good. I had a couple of struggling days, but my wife, no. Oh, she just tore me a new asshole, man. It was fucking bad.
That's funny.
But we laugh about it later on, though, you know. So
at least you can laugh about it after.
She's such a tiny little woman too, you know. Imagine a big guy like me, you know, like cringing in the corner. Yeah, I'm so sorry. No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but no, it's no. But it's been going pretty good. Today I just, you know, it's like I'm not cooking, I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna get myself a fucking cheeseburger. And if anyone ever tried fasting, you're gonna realize real quick, you know, you go to that junk food right away. Oh God. It tastes so good when it's coming in your mouth, and then it just sits there in your guts, you know. And it's like, why did I do that to myself?
Yeah, you regret it immediately after, eh?
You do, and because it's
there's no nutrition in it, right?
No, there isn't, and not just that. You know, like they over salt it now. They don't know how to cook a good burger. You know, like I don't know what escapes their mind when it's a hamburger. It doesn't need.
What establishment are you referring to?
Oh, it doesn't matter which one you go to anymore. Burger King oversalts.
I asked because we do add seasoning to our patties, and I noticed some of my coworkers will put way too much on, where it's choking the customer, and others barely don't even use it at all, just to skip a step, because you're actually supposed to take the 2 seconds to sprinkle it. And I have coworkers not even putting seasoning on the patties, so the customer's not even getting what they want.
Like the A&W Woodstock. They came out with their own home spice, and I love their burgers because they're smaller. You know, if I'm gonna go get takeout, well, I'll get something small. You know, and I went there the one day and I got myself a burger. This is before the fasting part, and I took a bite and I brought it back in. I said, "What the fuck is on my burger?" Like it was. There's so much seasoning on it, you couldn't taste the meat. Like that. No. That's atrocious. But no, it's for the most part, I've been able to, like, I think the last day or two, because of all this driving and everything, that was the most takeout I've had. Rest of it's been like really healthy foods, spinach and salads and stuff. It's been really good actually. So
Good.
no.
Right now, it's been 27 hours without a beer.
And you're wondering what the fuck is wrong with me, or are you trying to quit?
I'm a little bit of both. I don't know. I'm out of
Going
money.
down anyway.
I haven't been this broke in a very long time.
Ah, yeah.
So
That's good.
I couldn't afford my my luxuries, so I'm doing without to make sure that I have the luxuries of being able to see you guys, keeping my hydro, keeping my heat, keeping my hot water, keeping my everything.
Well, that's the way to go. You got to go with the essentials first before you're.
That comes first. Yeah.
I do it with my car all the time. You know, if I can't get it for dirt cheap or free, fuck it. I can't bring it home. You know, like I got really good. I got really lucky the other day. I told you guys how my older brother, when he moved to Manitoba, he sold all his tools to my son. Well, I went to use the Sawzall, reciprocating saw, and it didn't want to work. Like it didn't want to accept the blade inside it. So I brought it along because I figured, okay, maybe I got the wrong blades for it.
I was just about to suggest maybe you got the wrong blade.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the case. The peg that holds the blade inside of it was seized in there. It didn't want to move. And one of the old workers at Canadian Tire was helping me, and he goes, you go up to customer service and you bitch up a storm and complain. He goes, I'll be back with a replacement. And it's like, this is an older machine. I didn't buy this. And he goes, yeah, it's warranty though. It's like, yes, but I didn't purchase it. He goes, so? I go up to the customer service desk, waited for him. I didn't bother talking to the women at all until he got there. And he brings his box, it's a brand new reciprocating saw, puts it down on the counter. He goes, it's a replacement for his broken one. And she goes, she takes the old one from me and she's looking at it. She goes, this is from 2014.
Oh my gosh.
So she goes, well, the warranty's run out. And he goes, no, it hasn't. She goes, yes. And he goes, no, I told you it did not run out. It's got warranty. So I got a brand new fucking reciprocating saw. On top of that, he gives me the old one back. He goes, take that one home with you. Maybe you can get it working. It's like, what the fuck happened? So
go to another Canadian Tire and do that all over again.
It's like, you know, if I bring my rims in here and can I?
It's always so much fun when you run into somebody in customer service who just does not give a shit, and they're like, yeah, here.
Yeah, it was like this guy had to be like 60, 65 years old, and it's like, what the hell, like. So it's like, wow, next time I see him, I'm going to have to buy him a coffee or something because, man, that was...
Yeah, totally.
And I would have bought the new one myself. It was only like $60, It wasn't like it was too expensive. But no, he was insistent. He was going to help someone that day, and I was lucky I was walked in when I did. But...
Yeah, that's good timing.
Well...
I don't know if you can hear
Steve?
Yes.
Oh, so you can hear me. Okay.
She's over here. She's.
What is your favorite food dish? Like, what would you say is your favorite, like, go-to dish?
To cook?
To cook.
I could hear her.
Come on, closer to
Your favorite dish to cook or eat?
Okay. I have a few I like to do. I like to do chili. But I pick things in that my family loves. So my wife, she really loves my garden vegetable lasagna. So I love cooking that for her. I love homemade mac and cheese where you're making your own cheese sauce for it.
Mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese.
For my son, I love doing steak for him.
Maddie loves mac and cheese.
Yeah, and for Samantha, it varies. She loves my homemade pasta with homemade tomato sauce, and my homemade meatballs because my meatballs are like this big. Like I do, like I'll make the sauce, and then I'll cook the meatballs in the sauce.
Yum.
You know, and she really loves that. I do it for her birthday almost every year. Yeah. No. So, my favorite thing I love to do for me is baby back ribs.
Nice.
I love to. What I do is I kind of steam them.
Shepherd's pie I should do.
I love shepherd's pie as well. I love doing that. Also, another dish my wife loves. But what I like to do is I kind of steam the ribs. I put about a half a cup of white vinegar at the bottom of the pan, and then I wrap the whole thing in tin foil. Put it in the oven on at about 250. Let it steam for a couple hours, and then I'll take it out and I'll put it on the smoker, smoke it a little bit, and just like finish cooking it on the smoker. Usually with either hickory or an apple. But yeah, and then I make my own homemade barbecue sauce for it and everything. So it's
yum.
Nothing like homemade barbecue sauce. So good.
It is so easy to do. I don't know why people go and buy the shit. You know?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Like, and there's so many different ways.
You don't know how to make it. We'll obviously ask that question.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's not hard. I watched Sean make one once, or he explained it to me once.
Yeah,
he used to make his own, or still
what
does.
I like doing is you can buy little bottles of liquid smoke.
I love liquid smoke.
And you put a couple of drops of that in your homemade barbecue sauce. The one time my brother came down, had a barbecue here, and he goes, "Wow, you got bullseye barbecue sauce on these?" And it's like, "No, this is homemade, bro." And it's like, you know, it's like you can make whatever what you've tasted in the store. You can make it yourself. You know, it's not that hard.
Exactly. Yep.
And most of the time, it's healthier for you.
If you start off with ketchup, molasses, and a little bit of mustard, you got a beginning of any kind of barbecue sauce.
Yep.
Like you said, it's the beginning.
Like me, I've been really getting into learning different techniques on using rubs on your like steak or turkey and stuff. And
I love steak.
I've been practicing. I've been using my family as guinea pigs, you know. So it's like, I'm not eating, but let's see if you're gonna like it, you know. So, but because I never used to really use any rubs. I'd sprinkle a little bit of seasoning on the meat, barbecue it or roast it, whatever. It always turned out delicious, but I've never. I don't know. You see them putting like coffee grounds on meat and shit. You know, you get scared then. It's like, I'm supposed to eat that? That's got coffee grounds on it. What the fuck? You know? So I started getting into it a little bit, and I found a couple I really like, and the family really likes. So it's it's always a learning process when it comes to cooking. And
whenever you put something with coffee in it, I always call it red eye whatever. Red eye.
No. But no, it's cooking. I don't know. I don't even know how I got so interested in it. Like, from little on, like we never really got to see my parents for the longest time because they lived the 70s lifestyle all the way into the 90s. You know, so when we woke up to go to school, they were sleeping. When we got home, they were already partying. You know, so we were like, even like at the age of 5, we were cooking for ourselves. You know, so if you're hungry, you're going to eat. And at that time, it was easy stuff. But as we got older, we started experimenting. Hey, what if we added, ground beef in with the mac and cheese? And what if
my mom did that hamburger surprise?
Just started like just experimenting. And if it tasted like shit while it was getting dumped out in the back, and then we started again, and me, like some of my family members, they, like my brother Ben, he'll delve into a little bit of cooking, but he can't stand it because we had to do it so much for ourselves. With me though, I gravitated towards it and I love it. And it's like, hey, that's a spice I've never heard of. Let's try that one out.
Why did my mom buy this? I'll find out what. Yeah, I did that for my brother for many, many years. My mom was very selfish after my father decided to leave this world. And so, yeah.
It's
things you can do with a loaf of bread.
It's calming too, you know, like, oh, fuck, I've turned, you know, loaves of bread into pizza, you know, at a young age, you know, you know, you see a bagel laying there, you got some pepperoni and some other shit, you know, it's like, hey, that'll make a good pizza.
Pizza bagels.
A can of tuna, I can make a wicked pasta.
Yeah. You know, I think I was 16 the first time I made my own homemade pasta. My mom had this old machine, you know, the crank and everything, you know, make your own noodles and stuff. And it's like, okay, I've got to try this out. So I'm looking through all my grandmother's old recipes, how to make pasta dough and everything. And I made spaghetti the first time, and then the next time I made. It's called summer soup or summer borscht. It's a Russian German type soup, and you're using like summer sausage, so a smoked meat, and I made that, and my parents come home, and then it's like, what the hell's that? And it's like, I cooked supper. No, you didn't do that. I made my own noodles from scratch and everything, you know. They were so amazed, and fuck, man, that pot of soup did not last the meal. It was gone.
Oh.
You know? So.
No. I can't get my kid to eat any of the things that I created for myself or did this to survive. He'd rather open the
what
can.
What kind of stuff does Randy like to eat?
Well, he grew up pretty picky, though. He was very picky growing up. He's a lot better now. He cooks for himself. He likes making his hamburger helper. This stuff, simple stuff. One of these days, he's going to learn how to make his own hamburger helper without having to buy the box. Like I watched Sean's making his beef stroganoff there. That's one of Randy's favorite hamburger helpers. That's one of Randy's favorite hamburger helpers.
Yeah, I know
beef stroganoff.
There you go.
I love stroganoff.
I know, isn't it great, Minerva?
It is.
Good night, everybody.
Night, Maddie.
Good night.
Night, Maddie. Love you.
But yeah, I'm looking forward once the weather finally turns and it actually stays cold. I'm gonna make October beans, and I'm so excited about it because it's like my favorite.
October beans?
Okay, so that's what we called them growing up. Apparently, they're actually called cranberry beans, but we always call them October beans because they got ripe in October.
Okay.
So they're kind of like a pinto bean, but they have a different flavor to them. And you cook them with tomato juice and kielbasa and paprika and chili powder.
Okay, I'm liking already.
And then I usually do it with like a cornbread as a side. And so you crumble up your cornbread in the broth, and then you eat it with the beans, and it's so good.
Kubasa and corn muffins, I'm in.
Yep.
So maybe I'll do a stream of making October beans once the weather finally changes.
Why don't you?
I might.
I'd like to see that.
I might.
I've got to tell Sean something. My daughter tried the Beyond Burger at Tim Hortons because of you. Yeah, she goes, "You got bad taste buds."
You guys got to try the A&W one. It's the exact same thing because Beyond Meat comes from the same place.
She took 2 bites of her Beyond Meat from Tim Hortons, and she goes, "This isn't this shit anymore. This is garbage."
Was that Sam or Kyle?
Sam.
The meat has an aftertaste. The sausage tastes perfect almost. My opinion.
But you got to remember, when I taste something, I'm ranking it for what it is, not an actual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just like when I did the frozen pizza. When I did the frozen pizza, I'm like, I can't compare it to like Pizza Hut or wherever, right? Like Boston Pizza, or I'm like, it's not fair to compare it.
Oh, I guess I see your point there.
I actually found a way to make a pizza for myself that it doesn't affect my diabetes.
Oh, really? What do you do?
And it tastes so good. I actually like it better than a regular pizza.
Crust?
The
Cauliflower crust?
No. I won't go that far. Fuck that shit, man. I love cauliflower, but I love it raw.
I love cauliflower, but cauliflower needs to be cauliflower, not 87 other
They
things.
make low carb white flour tortillas. It's high protein, low carb white flour tortillas. So you take one and you lay a little bit of cheese down for a binding. You put a second one on there. That way you got a crust that's kind of stiff. It doesn't just like flop over. And then you add your toppings of pizza like you does. You like the toppings you enjoy.
That's a good idea.
And when I have one slice of a regular pizza, my sugar levels will jump from like 8 to like 20. And I had basically a pizza about this size, the way I did it is, and it went up to 8, and by an hour and a half, it was back down to 6.
Nice.
You know, it was like
that sounds like that would be really tasty too.
It was, you know, and it had a nice little crunch to it, and you know, you could tell it, you know, that it didn't taste like a regular pizza because it didn't have the dough there. But other than that, you know, I loaded the motherfucking shit out of the vegetables. You know, it's like, why not spinach on there? Fucking
Rob at the Victoria, we used to do that special, a tortilla with pizza sauce and cheese. It was a
quesadilla, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, it was a quesadilla we used.
Like I had a whole can of mushrooms on there because I didn't have fresh ones, so I just you know put a little bit of pepperoni. I didn't want to overdo the meat, and then onions and you name it, anything I could think of to throw on there. I had broccoli on there. You know, it was fucking delicious.
And garden pizza.
I threw avocado on there as well. You know, it was really good. You know, my wife looked at me when I took it out of the oven. She goes, "You expect to lose weight eating that shit?" And I said, you know, and I
shockwave, just throw it out there.
Got on the scale the next day. I had dropped 2 pounds. So
that's,
you know, it's you know, when it comes to cooking, like I love the challenge of looking for the alternative now. You know, and I've got to. I can't do that with the rest of the family because they're way too picky. They're set in their ways, you know, and they've got healthy bodies. Well, for the most part, their body processes the food the way it's supposed to be processed. So, you know, they want to stick to the foods that they like. But I like the challenge of creating that second dish where it's just for me and figuring out the better way to do it. So, you know, it's like, fuck, for the first time I did a chiffonade, and it's like my wife watching me, and it's like I'm rolling up the spinach because I cut it in a nice little slices. She goes, "Why the hell are you doing this? It's a chiffonade, woman. Learn your ways." And you know, chopping her up and everything. I'm still fucking slow with a knife, and I've got to sharpen my knives like a motherfucker. But I mean, learning different techniques, and you know,
it's a chiffonade, woman.
You know? No, but you know, even my daughters, they started watching how I'm doing. You know, they'll cut both ends of an onion off, and then they're struggling to cut it. You know, and it's like, oh come on, girls. You know, I've been cooking this long. You haven't seen how I'm doing it. Well, how are you doing it? You know. So it's like, okay, you leave one end on, and then you chop one way, and then you turn it the other way, and you chop the other, and it isn't going to fall apart on you. It's like you want thin little pieces, you know. Learn your shit. That way I don't have to do all of it.
I've had Maddie beside me since she was 4 years old. She's been my sous chef since she's 4. She's been right beside me the whole time. So now when I want something, she's my prep girl. I'm like, do this. She's done. Okay, done. See, I was smart. I'm like, you're starting young. That's it. 4 years old. Let's go.
I wish my kids were like that when it came to cooking. With baking, Kyla loves baking, so she'll go out of her way to find a homemade cake recipe or something like that, and so she's really good that way. But when it comes to cooking, everyone just disappears. They think you just put it on the stove and it'll take care of itself, and it's like, no, that's not the way it works.
That's funny.
No, not cooking's not for everybody, I guess. It's not like a computer illiterate person that can press any key to make it happen.
Yeah. No.
I put it on the stove. Why isn't it cooking? Did you turn the stove on?
It doesn't help with the times we're living in where you can just dial up a number and it doesn't matter if it's skip the dishes or
oh my God, I got stories about this.
It's like so you don't need to do anything. People just expect it's going to be delivered and shit. They don't want to make things themselves anymore, and that's what I'm trying to teach my kids.
It's not even that hard to make things. That's the funny part. It's not even hard to make things. That's the funny part. Like, it's not hard.
And you can make it fun as well.
Exactly.
My mind, it goes to the worst scenario with a delivery driver. Like, okay, he's driving.
Me too.
Smells good. Isn't he going to reach in that bag and help himself a little bit?
Well, yeah. See, I can tell you about our policies at A&W in the way of delivery, because we just adopted Uber Eats.
Yep.
And Skip the Dishes, and at the end of this month we're going to get DoorDash. And
what? DoorDash?
Yeah, it's good. It's another delivery service that should overthrow Skip the Dishes, because Skip the Dishes in Thunder Bay is not doing well at all.
I've never even heard of Skip the Dishes.
No, you just sit at home, you find the app on your phone, you use your PayPal, and you can have a pop delivered to your door. No lie. An order came through for a pop.
Really?
20 ounce fountain pop delivered to your door for the price of $2.30 something. And you can go to your corner store and get 2 liters bottled pop for the same price.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when the order came through on the screen and it said Diet Coke or whatever. And I'm like, okay, there should be a burger, because it says DEL, so it's delivery, one of the service. And then this order went away. And I'm like, okay, when do you want me to make that? Or like, was there any burgers on that order? Nope, they just want a pop. The guy is spending that much money, $2.30 for 20 ounces of fountain pop delivered to your door.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I saw everything.
No, like I can understand it for the elderly that are in like a in a home or retirement home. I can understand. They had Meals on Wheels back in the day. I don't know if that still exists.
It still exists,
but
I think so.
My
uncle had this service.
It's just up the street. Go fucking get it yourself. It's like a short walk ain't gonna kill you. It's gonna be good for you.
Yeah, I know. People are so lazy.
Well, with the
I don't get
it would be not too bad for the Skip the Dishes or something like that. You're going to get more than just a pop, because you're going to be going with all those people in a group home or whatever. So it would be worth it for that, but for a pop.
No, like even like when it comes to like Subway, it's like we can do that right at home.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? Like it just, to me, it doesn't make sense.
You can make way more sandwiches with a loaf of bread than spending on one.
Well, no, I don't like buying store-bought bread too much. I'll make my own homemade baked bread. you know. And with that, you can form it in so many different ways. You can make your bun, you can make your loaves, you can make, you know, your sub buns with it, and you know, there's so much you can do with it. And you know, and then it's just like, okay, what kind of meat do you want it? Okay, well, if you want roast
then
beef,
you go buy that meat.
Cook or roast? No,
Or
you
cook it. Yeah,
you can cook it yourself, or yeah, you go to a deli. You know, you plan ahead. Okay, today's going to be Subway. You know, or subs for dinner. Okay, you know, let's go to a deli. But to me, I'd rather make my own roast beef the night before, and then you know, that way it's seasoned the way I like it. It's you know, done the way I like it. And to me, when I do something like that, it's like, okay, what else can I add to it so that I can have a little bit of a side dish as well, you know? So like me, if I do a roast beef or you know, a pork loin, it's like, okay, I'll put around in the roasting pan or something. I'll put potatoes around it and other vegetables, and let them cook in the juices from the roast. You know, it's
yeah.
I do the same thing.
You know,
yeah, tastes way better.
Exactly. You know, and then you got a choice. You have a half of a sub, and you have some potatoes and veggies on the side, or you know, whatever you want. It's I don't know. Just to me, it's a waste of time always going for takeout all the time.
I agree.
We were takeout heavy, very much. But ever since Randy got the cooking bug, oh yeah. Ever since Randy got the cooking bug, though, we've been eating a lot more healthier, way more healthier.
That is good. Well,
and he's pretty much taken up every idea that I've thrown at him, and he done something his way.
Yeah. Well, and not just that. If he tunes into what Sean's cooking, and he takes a little bit,
that's a very big inspiration.
Yeah, little bits from what Sean's doing. You know, it's you know, you don't need. See, the thing is, when someone see a recipe, they want to follow that recipe exactly. And to me, that recipe is basically set there for a guideline. So it's like, okay, I don't like that meat, so will it work with this kind of meat? You know? So say, you know, the recipe calls for ground beef. Well, what if you want to try ground turkey or ground chicken instead? You know, it's all about
all it is.
Yeah, it's about finding the things that you like. You don't like oregano? Okay, try a different, you know, spice or herb, you know?
Well, that was the thing. I've always eaten everything my mom ever made because that was the way we grew up. And then, so you know what spices you have to have because you know your mom bought it. But I never actually understood the uses for it, so I never bought those things. So I don't know if I'm missing them or not. When it comes to oregano or something like that, it just sounds fancy.
That's why I always say when I'm doing my live videos, leave it out.
Yeah. No, it's all about your tastes, you know. Like to me, like I'll even go out of my way when I'll go to a bulk store, and you've got to basically scoop out, you know, your paprika or you know what herbs ever or whatever you want. They all go in a bag, and then it's up to you to store them in containers when you get home. And I'll dip my finger in different spices just to get a taste for it, you know. Like there's so many different paprikas and chilies and different oreganos, you know. You take a little pinch of oregano, put it on your tongue, and see if you like it, you know.
Same goes with seasoning salt too, I guess.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Because I know Sean really likes our A&W seasoning, and he found a shelf version that he likes using that compares.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you say Lowry's is comparable?
Yeah.
Like I'll even make my own homemade mac sauce, you know, just because I like it. I think it tastes better, you know.
The thing about the mac sauce and the A&W matzo sauce is derived from Thousand Island dressing.
Yep.
So you basically buy yourself craft Thousand Island dressings.
Lowry's awesome. Yep.
And see, he's 3 seconds behind us.
Yeah,
it's, I don't know. What time we got? Holy shit, it's 2 in the fucking morning?
Yeah.
Fuck, my day wasn't long enough, I guess.
And I got one more shift, and then I got my high school reunion kind of get together, and then no more drinking for a while.
Yeah, holy crap. Holy time flies.
Yeah, it does. Even if I had finished school and everything, I don't think I'd ever go to a school reunion. I hated school so much. It just, I don't
Good
know.
idea. Very good idea.
Yeah. I don't think I'd ever go to a reunion. Even my wife, she graduated, she went to college and everything. She got invited.
Well, let's call it quits, guys. I'm gonna head. Thanks for joining.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks,
awesome.
guys.
Thanks for joining me.
You guys have a good night.
Always. And you're not going to say your 3 things to the 2 of us? Just kidding.
Me neither. I would never go either.
Oh, yeah. I went back to chat room size.
Is that okay? We'll definitely do this again, though. Thanks, guys. What we'll do, though.